great day to be alive on this Friday. Kyle, Brust, and Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin. My name is Ben Brust. No one should give Kyle any flack for this. He is repping some Broncos gear.
Let me just
flip it to the other side.
Yeah, with the the last time I did it, I said the hood would be weird, but you know what? I ain't got time for this.
You're gonna have the hood by your chin.
Let's go, Buffalo!
Kyle's cousin, former Badger, former Michigan State.
Does it look stupid?
Now Denver Bronco. It looks stupid.
Well,
Jordan Turner is a cousin of Kyle's who is on the Broncos roster.
That's a little cuz. What you mean, a cousin? That's a little cuz.
Okay, sorry.
That's a little cuz.
Okay.
He'll be at the bachelor party.
Give him credit.
You guys are more than welcome to come.
Whoa.
Where is it?
Nashville.
I'm in.
The brothers is taking over Nashville.
But
Brothers Plus are one.
Do you like country music?
Nashville is.
It's not about just country.
Yeah, you do know Nashville has quite a few HBCUs, historically black colleges down there.
I think I just need to slow
What are you
down,
saying?
Brad. We didn't.
I'm saying they just about country.
I'm
music.
asking you specifically if you like country. I'd make it about race, Kyle.
I do enjoy country music.
Get it, Brad.
Darius
rock.
Rucker.
Yeah, rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, like the way you feel.
Stop, guys. Are we invited or are we not? Put your name on it.
I love Nashville. Yeah, y'all can come.
No. Not y'all can come. I want you to come, or I don't want you to
send
come.
us the Airbnb.
Are we in the?
We got the Airbnb. It's dope. It's dope. I send it. Listen, I'm gonna be rocking people's mamas down there.
Oh wow.
What?
Like with a wagon wheel. I'm gonna be like dancing around.
You're gonna be.
Rocking people's mamas down there. What a way to say that going into a bachelor party.
Yeah, 50-year-olds. Hey, come on. No, I do like country music. I do enjoy Broadway.
Yeah. Broadway's wild. A lot of fun.
I enjoy Broadway as well. I've been down there.
It's a great choice for a bachelor party.
Yeah,
Kyle.
and they got
great
a place
choice.
you can go get something to drink at, eat.
So are we invited or are we not?
You all are invited, but But we do have a show that I won't be doing the show. I tried doing a show from a bachelor party, and it was the worst. It was a disaster.
That was rough.
Brad, and Ben could do the show from Nashville.
Come on,
and then we'll meet you out afterwards.
Come on, yeah, y'all can come on. It's about 14 of us going.
Brad and Strove can do the show. Kyle and I will be out in Nashville.
I cannot wait.
800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and Text line. And we sit here today on Friday, January 16th, 6 days after the Packers lost to the Bears, and there is no decision on the future of Matt LaFleur. There's a lot of different audio, there's a lot of different articles, but this is what I want to read right off the bat. And, of course, you can get us on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison on YouTube. For the Journal Sentinel here, the debate between the Packers and LaFleur and his agent isn't as much about money as it is length. A pair of agents who have negotiated coaching contracts have told the Journal Sentinel. How much LaFleur deserves to get paid, probably around $14 to $15 million per year, isn't as critical as how much security the seventh-year head coach will have going into his eighth year. So that is one update that I wanted to start with because we knew, again, yesterday it was, we know they're talking. What the hell are they talking about? This gives us maybe some more insight that it's about years and not money, which makes sense because it won't hurt the Packers against the cap. They have tons of money in their reserve fund, so it's about, are the Packers going to keep their foot in the sand and say, this is it, take it or leave it? Or are they going to go closer to what Matt LaFleur wants? Brad, we start with you.
Well, it's interesting because I do feel like Matt LaFleur is operating with some degree of leverage, right? So far, because all these other openings are wide open, and how many times we have to hear people say, oh, Matt LaFleur, he'd be the number one candidate out there. High teens per year, 5 years type of thing. He would be beloved, be the number one candidate out there, especially on John Harbaugh's outfit. But I give Ed Policy so much respect. The first opportunity to really start to build your culture And his culture is going to be different than Mark Murphy, which is going to be different than anyone that came before him. He has
Bob Harlan.
Yeah, Bob Harlan. That's the name I was looking for. He has the opportunity to say, you know what, good enough isn't good enough. Good enough is not good enough, and I'm not willing to marry you if you're not going to be in a situation where I can trust that good enough is not going to just be the mainstay for your time here. So I give him a lot of credit for playing hardball. If that report is true, playing hardball, for saying, you know what, I'm not just going to give you the 5-year extension. You need to prove it more to me. I'm going to protect the G because that is what my job is. So I got to give it to Ed Policy. Listen, there's a new sheriff in town. This ain't Mark Murphy. This ain't aw shucks Mark Murphy
Shucksy
anymore.
Doodles.
This is Ed Policy. He's put together. He's got a perfect haircut. It's a tight line. He is a guy that is not to be trifled with, and he is making that known right now. Yeah, Matt LaFleur ain't going to trifle with him, Kyle.
News?
Wow.
Ben, I have a question for you, actually. Brad was rolling there and really making some good points. Did you feel it was necessary to chime in with Shucksy Doodles? Do you feel like that added to the show?
I absolutely think it added.
I liked it. It was emphasis on what he said.
I didn't take over what he was saying. I was just like, yeah, Shucksy Doodles. I love my guy Mark.
It's like a hype man or ad-lib.
Yeah, Shucksy. He goes, Shucksy Doodles,
Yeah.
man.
Like a hotkey.
Yeah, like rappers have ad-libs. Mama, yo. That's what.
Yeah, I was the background singer.
Yeah, he was just ad-libbing and enhancing what you're saying. And Brad,
Look, I have the tendency to talk over. That was really good for me.
that was really good for you. And Brad, I think you're right. I think you took it a little bit too far talking about Ed Policy, just a little bit. But I do agree with you. I have been carrying the water for Matt LaFleur, and I do believe he should be back because he's a really, really good coach for this Packers team. But overall, when you're looking at the negotiations based off what that article said there from Tom Silverstein from the Journal-Sentinel, Matt LaFleur only deserves a 3-year extension. And the reason why I say that is you're talking about 3 more years.
So you're saying 1 year plus 2, or you're saying 1 year plus?
1 year plus 2. He only deserves 3 more years to figure out what he's going to have. That would be 10 seasons as the overall coach of the Green Bay Packers. That would mean you would have that would mean you have 6 seasons as the head coach duo with the quarterback of Jordan Love. If 2 years from now we are still having the same conversation that we had this
next
entire
year from now.
Yeah, but I'm saying, listen, we give him an extension if you give him time. If we're still having the same conversation of this team not being able to finish, they can't win the big games, they can't get over this hill, there is no more excuses that we can continue to give, because at that point you're talking about a roster that will be completely turned over, and the only person that we're looking at is Jordan Love going into that second window in his 30s of what he's going to do in the second act. So right now, if you are Matt LaFleur looking for a 5-year deal, you're not getting that. You have only earned yourself a 3-year deal, because at the end of the day, in the first 7 seasons, you have not won a Super Bowl. You have not won a division championships in multiple years. And with that being said, we don't know what the future is going to look like between you and Jordan Love. So with that, you're only going to get a 3-year deal from me. You really are. And if you want to go somewhere else and get a 5-year deal, you want to go down to Miami, okay? You want to go down to somewhere where coaches go to die, go ahead and do that, because guess what, Matt LaFleur? Taking a 3-year deal from the Packers, if you don't win a Super Bowl with the Packers, you already know what the floor is. It's making the playoffs. It's being one of the hottest coaches. Now, you go down to Miami and you struggle there, you get fired after 3 seasons, guess what? I don't think anybody's barking up that tree to say, we need Matt LaFleur. They're going to make excuses for saying, he had Aaron Rodgers. He had the structure of the Packers' great organization. He had Jordan Love. They're going to make all the excuses why you were a fraud. And you're not a fraud, but I'm saying you leave Green Bay and things don't go well.
But he'll have the best job opportunity. He's not going to go to Miami.
Where's he going to go?
New York?
Oh, yeah, New York. New York's a for sure.
Atlanta's got a lot of weapons.
They haven't signed
in a bad
Harbaugh.
division.
Atlanta ain't like Green Bay. Atlanta has struggled for years. They made the playoffs in almost a decade. You look at the New York Giants, they've basically been the bottom feeder in that
That's
division
the thing.
for
You
the
could probably
last
go
couple years.
elicit a 5 to 6 year deal somewhere else. And Matt LaFleur's probably thinking, I'm a great coach. I'm going to turn it around, no problem.
But he's not going to be thinking about all the doom and gloom you just brought up.
Again, you are better off being in Green Bay for the next 3 years, because if you don't win a Super Bowl, you are still a hot candidate. If you leave Green Bay and you go on to fail, you may not find another job after that.
So here's where it is. And Brad, I feel like we are on the same line here of thinking. The Packers and Jordan Love, the Packers and Matt LaFleur, they've been in a long-term relationship. Think of a relationship that you've been in, right? You're in the relationship and you have a lot of good, but there's some bad, and you're trying to figure out if you want to lock this person in for a long, long time. But you're at the point now where you're going to counseling, right? You're in counseling because you're like, all right, there's good here. There's a little bad, but there's good here. Now we need to figure out if in this next year, if we're going to tie the knot together and be together forever.
That's a great analogy, and I wonder if Matt LaFleur wants the ring, but Ed Policy's like, listen. I gotta take it a little slower here, and I think that Ed Policy wants to take it slower. I'm not sure he's in love with Matt LaFleur. I think he likes Matt LaFleur, but there's no better options out there, so he just resigned himself.
I don't know about that. I think there's some love there, but does he want to love him forever?
But
does he want to love him longer? Then or they can just say, all right, we're done. We tried the therapy. We have enough sample size of who we are together as a couple, whether I've been here the whole time or not. He has been in the organization.
But don't you think if he loved him, this deal would be done? If he loved him, he'd have a ring on his finger already.
First and foremost, he has a ring on his finger. It's just you have to extend the ring it's like in marriage. Every year when y'all get done with your marriage, you
your
get
anniversary present.
Yeah, your anniversary present. If you don't give an anniversary present, maybe just maybe this relationship is going towards the D word. But overall, when I look at this, I don't think that it's not about he doesn't love him. I think because the Green Bay Packers, when you come up through this organization, you come up being pragmatic, you come up with a conservative approach. You don't do anything that rocks the boat. That's why getting Micah Parsons was this big, oh my gosh, the Packers did something different. They are always very calculated, and I think right now Ed Policy is doing what he was trained to do. He was not going to sit here and outbid himself because the Packers just don't do that. They're extremely calculated in everything that they do, and it also leads with Matt LaFleur. I said it before, Matt LaFleur has not earned a 5-year extension. A 5-year extension would go to somebody who's been to an NFC championship in the last 3 years. A 5-year extension goes to somebody who won the NFC North in the last 4 seasons. He ain't did none of that, so he is not getting a 5-year extension. He needs to stay here, but he still has a lot to prove. When you don't have anything to prove, then fine. We already know we're going to get from you 5-year deal. But when you still have something to prove, you ain't going to get a 3-year extension from me.
I just think if you're going in to a committed relationship and you're trying to figure out how can I get out, that's just never a good way to start. I feel like that's what Ed Policy's trying to do. How can I stay with Matt LaFleur but get out when I want to get out?
That's a good way to put it.
He's thinking about how can I leave? Where's the exit sign? You go to the restaurant,
Kyle, you said this.
Sign?
Kyle said this.
What did I say?
When you all have been in relationships, you don't leave the one you're with unless you have something lined up next.
That's true. So there's nobody lined up next. If there was somebody lined up,
hey,
I think he'd be walking toward that bright red exit sign.
I honestly don't even think it's about they don't have anybody lined up next. I just think it's about you don't want to lock yourself in for that long a period of time.
But if he was an elite coach, you would.
He's
do
not.
That.
He in my perspective, he's not an elite coach. I don't think Matt LaFleur is an elite coach. Again, I look at the last 4 to 5 seasons, and this Packer team has been very good. But Matt LaFleur has not done enough for me to say I can ride it out for the next 5 years and be happy with whatever result we go. No, I'm still a little bit leery about what happens beyond year 3 because I'm telling you, if the Packers do not sniff an NFC championship in the next 2 seasons, his ass is grass.
If they don't get there next year, his ass is grass. Based off how we're talking about this, he's already looking for the out.
If I was Ed Policy, that would be the case. But I do believe if he signs his agreement, he's going to get at least 2 seasons.
No, even if he signs the 3-year, it could. Here's what we need to do. Rob Domofsky joined Wilde and Tausch earlier today, and I thought
it got spicy.
It did get spicy, but that's not what we're going to go with. We're not going to play the spicy part. We're going to play the part where Rob lays out the options that are out there right now, because we did have Rob with us on KBN. What was that, Wednesday, Strofe? And he talked about how this is starting to feel like it's getting closer. Well, the longer it's going, it's actually not feeling like it's going to get closer. It feels like there's more options than ever on the table. Rob will walk you through those options like he did with Wilde and Tausch. And I think this will help create more conversation about what your opinion is at 800-990-3776 on the Carbless Talk and Text line, or on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison.
What's wrong, Kyle?
Why didn't nobody tell me to tuck the damn hood?
I liked looking.
It makes it look like you got a little bit more bust.
They already said people already said I got bust.
More bust.
So I mean, what's the difference? They already said I got a busted chest.
It looks like you got real man boobies now.
I mean, it is what it is. But y'all got me.
What do you mean ridiculous. Now?
I don't
like real.
There we go. I mean, because he already had them. So.
Stop it.
Actual boobies.
Stop it. They're getting firm.
Rob Domofsky and Wilde and Tausch laid it out really well for everybody, and I think that's absolutely what we're going to get to next.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
That is completely unacceptable. It is unacceptable for a team to
Unacceptable.
Unacceptable. Is acceptable? Unacceptable?
Unacceptable.
Unaccessible. Wait,
What?
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. With Wilde and Tausch, you won't miss a play.
We were in the postseason what we were all throughout the regular season. A good team that couldn't put four quarters together, let teams hang around, and when you don't have Micah Parsons to clean up.
Presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
You allow, things to happen at the end of games that don't and shouldn't happen.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Strong mind, strong body, and strong communities. That is what you need to know about the Princeton Club, and that is what you can achieve at the Princeton Club of New Berlin. When you walk in there, you will feel completely motivated to better yourself just like everyone else is doing. I've done personal training. They have saunas. They have workout classes. They have basketball courts. They have indoor-outdoor swimming pools. It all starts with a tour. Check it out. You're going to fall in love. Free childcare with the membership, open 24/7. Check out the Princeton Club of New Berlin. Get your tour and take that small step to a bigger journey for a better tomorrow. That's at theprincetonclub.net.
Without an Advent clinic nearby, people suffering needlessly from chronic nasal congestion and sinus infections would be stuck with either Band-Aid or sledgehammer solutions. Band-Aids are pills or nasal sprays, and they're not true solutions. Surgery is a sledgehammer, and that's what we're trying to avoid. Because most people don't need surgery for nose and sinus issues, nor do they want a 14-day recovery. Our unique Advent approach can, in 20 minutes in our office, open your blocked nose for good, with only 1 day recovery. I'm Advent founder Dr. Kandula. Outside of Advent's four walls, invasive surgery is what they'll recommend. But here, you will find effective and convenient in-office solutions to help you stop the need for Band-Aids and avoid the sledgehammer.
Go to adventknows.com to schedule your appointment, because Advent knows when you breathe well, you live better. Most insurance accepted.
What's better than cheering for the Packers with an ice-cold beer in your hand? Cheering for the Packers with an ice-cold beer in your hand that you got for 10% off. And when you get Packers checking from Associated Bank, you get even more. Like 10% off food and 10% off drinks on game day. Like that ice-cold beer in your hand. Plus 15% off Pro Shop gear. Only with Packers checking. Associated Bank. Bank of the Packers. Learn more at associatedbank.com/Packers. Member FDIC.
A lot of people assume winter isn't a great time to sell your home, but let me tell you, the buyers who are active right now are serious. With fewer homes currently on the market, that can create a real opportunity for you. I'm Tony Wendorf with Tony Wendorf & Associates, powered by Keller Williams. Our team leads with faith, gratitude, and a people-first approach, delivering a white glove experience at every price point. If you're thinking about selling your home, I'd love to serve as a resource for you. Visit wendorfteam.kw.com and let's start your home journey the right way.
Looking up at the Marquette banners, brought to you by Saganiac Planning. Number 24, retired, honoring George Thompson. Too bad he didn't wear 40. He was Marquette's all-time leading scorer for 40 years, and he played only 3 seasons. Al McGuire said it best. Everything at Marquette changed after George Thompson, a high school superstar in the New York City area, came here. And years later, Shaka Smart added, for those that weren't around in 1969, George Thompson, the original Dwayne Wade. Your business is unique, and your health plan should be too. At United Healthcare, our group health plans are built for you and your employees. Whether you're running a small startup or managing a large enterprise, we offer solutions designed to fit your needs, your goals, and your budget. Explore your options today at uhc.com/Wisconsin. Insurance coverage provided by or through United Healthcare Insurance Company or its affiliates. Administrative services provided by United Healthcare Services, Inc. or their affiliates. Health plan coverage provided by or through United Healthcare of Wisconsin, Inc.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Brad Nortman with UKBN Nation at 800-990-3776. Carbus Talking text line list is more. Get us on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. Big day. We'll give away some Frozen Pizza Friday, some Iron Jock gear. And I think it's really important we hear from Rob Domofsky from earlier today on Wilde and Tausch laying out new scenarios as we are 6 days removed from the end of the season. So let's hear from our guy Rob on Wilde and Tausch earlier today.
Monday morning, I talked to a couple people, and we came up with like 5 or 6 scenarios. And I was told that this someone is someone who has been in and around Ed's office and with Ed. And I mean, like there's extension, there's fired, there's coach your last year, which is not going to happen. There's a mutual parting of the ways. There's trade. And I for whatever reason, I was there was like 1 or 2 more scenarios that we had come up with, and I don't remember what they were. They were a little bit bizarre. But, yeah, I was told going into the game and coming out of the game that all those possibilities were still on the table, and it would come down to a negotiation. And right now, since the negotiation apparently is not finished, I would say it's safe to assume that all those possibilities are still on the table.
Extension, fire, coach the year out, mutual parting of ways, trade, and 1 or 2 more scenarios that Rob couldn't even remember as we are here Friday. And he's reiterating that because we're on to Friday, all of those are still on the table. I don't know if we simplified a fire, extend, trade, because again, fire is, to me, fire or mutual parting of ways is the same thing in the context of he wouldn't be the coach. Mm-hmm. Trade is a trade, and extension is extension. So trade, extend, get rid of.
I think the biggest one you missed is that he said playing on this last year is not going to happen.
That's what I'm saying.
That to me is like that means that there is going to be a resolution where it's either going to be anything but playing,
extend,
or playing,
trade, or he's no longer the coach.
That's crazy.
800-990-3776 Carbless talking text line. What would you do if you're Ed? Everyone, it's the 4th time this week. Everyone, Ed policy hats on. Put them on. There we go. Good job, everybody.
Swoop the hair.
Extend, fire, or he won't be here. What do you got?
Well, listen, this is...
Hold on real quick. I just want to inform you. Today actually is National Hat Day. I'm not even kidding.
Put on your Ed policy hat for National Hat Day.
This is why it's taking so long, is because you don't love Matt LaFleur. If we all knew he was a Super Bowl caliber head coach, this would be easy money. You extend him. You wouldn't even think twice about it. If you were so head over heels in love with the person you were with, you wouldn't even think about, how can I get out of this relationship? Can I upgrade? No. All you would be thinking about is, how can I lock her up today and as fast as I can for the rest of our lives? So the fact that Ed Policy has reservations gives me reservation. However, fire, extend, trade, I'm going to extend. And here's why. You fire him.
Or mutual parting of ways. Again, we're grouping those together.
First of all, you just don't do that. My only thing is, I guess I could see a trade where you try to get some picks and some assets back. But I don't know who's going to do that if people are reading the room saying, well, you're just going to let him go anyway. Yeah. So it's very rare that a coaching trade actually occurs. I just fear that with John Harbaugh going to the Giants, it sounds like Mike Tomlin's not looking for
He's not officially signed with the Giants, though.
He's not.
That's another part of this as well.
And Mike Tomlin, maybe Mike Tomlin is just not interested in doing interviews, but it made it sound like he is not interested in taking on new coaching roles. A Mike Tomlin LaFleur trade would be interesting, as I'm talking about this out loud, because they have his rights for 2 years. Packers have LaFleur's rights for 2 years. I take that back. I would negotiate a trade with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Send Matt LaFleur to the Steelers. Bring Aaron Rodgers back for 1 year.
Okay,
and bring Mike Tomlin here.
Now we're doing
Trade Matt LaFleur only for Mike Tomlin. If you can't do that, then I would extend him. And I would try to make it not more than a 3-year extension.
Yeah, I think this is easy. You definitely extend this coach. We have to give credit where credit is due. And when you look at Matt LaFleur, he is a very good coach. He's been to the playoffs.
But what if Matt says, I am only getting extended for 5 years?
Listen.
Which is what the report is.
And the problem is there's not a lot of fish in the sea. That's the primary reason why I would extend him. Not because I'm like, I love Matt LaFleur. He's going to be hoisting the 61 Lombardi trophy.
I'm not letting Matt LaFleur go. And so there has to be some type of negotiation where we're going to find find our middle ground. I'm not letting him go at this point in time because I just don't feel like now is the time to move on from him. I really do believe that this team overall, led by Matt LaFleur, was really starting to hit their stride in the middle of the season when they were on a 4-game winning streak. They were heading into Denver. They played well in the first half. That was a part of the season where it was the pinnacle, but then all of a sudden it all came crashing down with the injuries of Zach Tom, with the injury of Micah Parsons. It looked like Zach Tom's going to get surgery as well. Your best 2 linemen, one offense, one defense, were out in that game. So I do believe you get a healthy team back next year, this team can hit the ground running. So I'm not looking to trade Matt LaFleur. I'm not looking to fire him. I'm looking to extend Matt LaFleur. And I have said it before. Dude, do you know how impressive it is to be a coach of a team for 7 seasons, and every single season you actually had a chance to make the playoffs? Even in the year they didn't make the playoffs, going into Week 18, if they win that game, they are a playoff team, and then all of a sudden he is 7 for 7. That is extremely impressive. And then what he was able to do after Aaron Rodgers.
We're back to carrying water all of a sudden.
No, I'm not carrying.
We're talking about regular season success.
I understand.
Not postseason
It is hard to find postseason success. It really is. But in this iteration of the Packers,
it's also really hard to blow a 21-3 lead to a team you've seen 3 times.
I agree, and I'm trying to focus and move past it. I'm not trying to think about the past. The season is over. If I dwell in the past, I'm going to be mad every single day. But I need to move forward, and I think the Packers need to move forward, trusting that Matt LaFleur put them in a position where they're up 21-3. He put them in a position where they were up against the 49ers 2 years ago in the playoffs. That Matt LaFleur can put you in a position with a better Jordan Love, a more experienced roster next year, and a revamped coaching staff, that this team can be great.
What do you say to everyone who continues to bring in the Matt LaFleur 38, 35, and 1 in his last 74 games?
This is what I'll say to everybody who says that. I want y'all to understand, when you look at what Matt LaFleur has been able to do with this team.
More water. Give him a jug.
It's not even more water. Let me go ahead and go to my notes to make sure I have everything that I need. Don't y'all realize what he was able to do? Do you realize the Saints had a quarterback named Drew Brees? Y'all remember Drew Brees?
Remember Drew Brees?
And Drew Brees retired, 4 years ago, something like that? 3-4 years ago, maybe 5 years ago? What have the Saints been since then?
Not good.
Not good whatsoever. Y'all remember?
They're not the same organizations, though. They went all in on the cap for Drew Brees. They've been in cap hell for 4 years.
Let's go ahead and let's think about Tom Brady with the Patriots. The Patriots lost Tom Brady, and Tom Brady went on to win championships. Bill Belichick ended up losing his job, and now he's at North Carolina.
I would use this example because if they make it to the AFC Championship game, that's more than the Packers have done since Rodgers.
But it took time for them to rebuild. I'm just letting you know that when you move on from great quarterback, think about the Colts. They had to get Andrew Luck to come in after Peyton Manning. Andrew Luck went away. They still don't have a quarterback. They just brought in 45-year-old Phillip Rivers because they couldn't get anything done. Think about the Denver Broncos. Who did they have to bring in after John Elway? They had to bring in Peyton Manning to come win them a championship, and then after that, they sucked it till they got Bo Nix. You could keep going. The Miami Dolphins ain't did diddly squat poop.
Here's the difference, Kyle. Here's the difference.
What's the
difference? The Packers have Jordan Love and Micah Parsons already.
But I understand.
They have the most enticing roster.
The coach that you have helped coach him up. That's what I'm saying. Is that Matt LaFleur deserves credit for what?
No one's not giving him credit for what Jordan Love has become.
In a lot of those scenarios,
but it's about winning in the playoffs, man.
But a lot of those coaches weren't able to take the next person up and make them great. Even look at Mike Tomlin.
Then you don't trust that policy to make a good decision.
Even look at Mike Tomlin in Pittsburgh. Ever since Ben Roethlisberger left, the last time they won a playoff game with Ben Roethlisberger.
They don't have the quarterback. The Packers have the quarterback.
But they couldn't develop one.
The difference is they drafted a quarterback when they already had a quarterback. They're willing to say, I'll take a first-round draft pick while Aaron Rodgers is still in his prime. If the Patriots would have drafted Drake May when Brady was 41, then you would say that handoff is complete. That's just the Packer way, is to try to get your guy before your guy's out the door. All these other teams
It's just not the same organizational philosophy. So, like, when you look at others, you give the Packers credit for how they built it and put themselves in a position where if they did move on from LaFleur, despite the coaching pool, you'd like to think that whoever comes in would have a pretty good shot at succeeding based off the fact that you have the 2 best positions solidified in a top 5 player in the NFL at the edge position, Micah Parsons, and a top 10 quarterback in Jordan Love. Let's go to Ryan and Fort Atkinson to bring another thought into the conversation here. You're on the Carbless Talking Text line, Ryan.
Thanks for taking my call. I believe that the Packers should trade LaFleur. I believe he's average coach based on the last 4 or 5 years of the way he's been coaching. I believe they can do better. And I also believe that they should get rid of Goody with LaFleur.
Get rid of Goody, get rid of LaFleur. I mean, I think cleaning house right now is not a great idea with what we just mentioned from a what they have in place from a foundation of a quarterback and defensive end and all-pro tight end coming back. Like, there's enough pieces there that they can make something work. The ultimate problem is it's not just about last year. It's about 7 years. It's about 7 years. And I know you don't look at the past because it make you upset.
What do you mean? Y'all say, after Aaron Rodgers left, he only won 38 games. So what are you talking about?
I'm okay looking at the past. You're not.
I am. The guy's won like 170 or 100. Well, I can't remember the number, but he's won a hell of a lot of football games.
Well, Matt LaFleur does deserve some credit for developing Jordan Love for sure. But I think whether it be a Goody or Matt LaFleur, 7 years for Matt LaFleur, 8 years for Goody as the GM, there is going to be no surprise if you have them for another 7 or 8 years. Like, we know who they are. We know Goody finds some diamonds in the rough. We know that he has quarterback and D-end and Micah Parsons, but we know he also can't get his first-round draft picks very good. We know he's also fairly conservative. Matt LaFleur, we know he's a good regular season coach. He's a good offensive mind, but we know when the big game arrives, he is just usually not there to meet the moment. So the sample size that I have, I just don't see anything changing. We know they're good. Sometimes they're very good, both Goody and LaFleur. I think that's what policy is wrestling with. Do I stay with good or very good, or do I take a shot to make it great? Because he has large enough sample size that we can't really change our expectations for this team. Very much a playoff team, but very not much a Super Bowl contender. Very not much. Not a very good sentence.
Very not much.
You get away with it more than I do. Maybe we should hold Brad more accountable.
Yeah,
hold me accountable.
Here's the issue. Brad immediately held himself accountable, which Ben doesn't do.
He's smart enough to hold himself accountable. Uh-oh,
you all right?
He had a brain freeze.
I asked Stroh for something on a shared screen, and I didn't get it.
Wow, Brad, Kyle, have either of you checked your email in the last half an hour?
No, I'm actually working on doing a radio show.
My library.
Tell us about Carbless.
Well, the problem is for Stroh is we learned he's got a phobia of printers, so he's very scared
both
to.
Printers are down today.
Wait, when did that happen?
About 2 hours ago.
Oh, okay.
Brad, tell us about Carbless.
More than two printers in this office.
I'd love to tell you about Carbless. It's a Friday night after all. The weekend is here. Happy Friday, KBN Nation. And you know that right when I get home, it's probably going to be like 5:30, 5:45. The weather's not great today. I'm just going to relax, put my feet up, go down to the Nortman fridge, grab a nice cold Carbless. The fridge is stocked with them. Right now on the left-hand side, I can see it. I can see the margarita variety pack, and I just picked up, because all week I've been talking about the cranberry flavor, just picked up a couple 4-packs of cranberry. So I'm going to crack that open. I'm going to hear just the perfect amount of carbonation, not too much, not too little. That's signature Carbless. I'm going to pour that cranberry, and I'm going to take a big sip and enjoy myself for a job well done this week, because it's a guilt-free experience. No carbs, no sugars, no gluten, just 100 calories. I already told you about the carbonation. That's oh so perfect, and the flavors are off the charts. The margaritas on the left side, all the cranberry on the right. You're going to taste it and know that only Carbless can pull off a ready-to-drink cocktail like that. So as you're enjoying the weekend, this weekend, KBN Nation, make sure you're enjoying it with an ice cold Carbless, because less is more with Carbless.
Don chimes in. LaFleur coaching record since Rodgers. 9-8, 11-6, 9-7-1, 4 playoff games, 1 win. Do you want more of the same?
7 years.
You can accept more of the same?
What happened to say? I thought we had to look at the whole 7 years. Didn't
we can.
You tell me that?
We can.
The whole 7.
With
76 total wins don't matter? Wait a minute.
Who cares about the regular season? Do you want a championship, dude? Man, you just love Matt LaFleur so much. I'm surprised you won't give him 5 years. You draw the line at 3 instead of 5 for the guy that you're going to war with today?
I'm just grateful my organization didn't fall into an abyss like other organizations. The Rams.
It's a sad mindset for someone who wants a Super Bowl.
After Kurt Warner, they moved to L.A.
And guess what? They've been to a Super Bowl more times than the Packers have since 2010.
They found their guy.
Yeah.
You're just complacent. It's fine. Kyle complacent. Brad and Ben will continue to strive for more, which Packer backers deserve, unlike Kyle Wallace. More next.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
I'm with you on moving on.
Yeah, move on. Like a bad relationship.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Wisconsin Indoor Golf Center is teeing off the new year with another can't-miss tournament and 1,000 in cash prizes up for grabs. Hey, ESPN Milwaukee, this is Gary Ellison, inviting you to a two-man scramble at the legendary Kapalua Plantation course, all played on Wisconsin Indoor Golf Center's state-of-the-art simulators. Sign up now at wisconsinindoorgolfcenter.com. It's just $120 per team, and you must get your round in by January 31st. Your chance to take on Kapalua Plantation course starts today.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
You've already put in the work. Now there's a way to make it count towards your degree. At Lakeland University, your work and life experience can earn you college credit, helping you finish faster, saving time and money. With flexible evening and online classes, plus multiple start dates, Lakeland fits your life. Study 100% online at one of our 6 locations across Wisconsin or on our residential campus in Sheboygan County. Customize your degree to fit your life, your goals, your future, without missing the moments that matter, at work or at home. Your experience matters here. Lakeland University. Experience it your way.
UW Credit Union presents the Student Athlete of the Week, supporting local student athletes as they grow on the field, in the classroom, and in the community. UW Credit Union is here for every you. Learn more at uwcu.org.
With your UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week, I'm Will Summers. This week's UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week is Wisconsin Lutheran senior and Northern Iowa commit Xavier Zenz. Zenz delivered a championship-clinching performance at the Beach Ball Classic in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, knocking down a buzzer-beating three-pointer to lift number 15 Wisconsin Lutheran to a 57-54 win over North Crowley in the traditional bracket title game. Zenz finished with a game-high 26 points, shooting 9 of 12 from the field, 4 of 5 from 3, and 4 of 4 from the free throw line. He scored the final 7 points of the game, including the game-winning shot as time expired. Over the 3-game tournament, Zenz averaged 26.3 points per game, earning MVP honors while leading the Vikings to the championship. Congratulations to Xavier Zenz, your UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week.
Whoa, hey, what are these?
Dude, Screamin' Sicilian Loaded Breadsticks. They are available in cheesy garlic or pepperoni. They're seriously not messing around. These bad boys bake right in their own tray and come fully loaded.
Okay, these are insane. Hey, is this dinner?
Nope, just the warm-up. Find Screamin' Sicilian Loaded Breadsticks in your local grocer's freezer section. Screamin' Sicilian Loaded Breadsticks. Fully loaded, bring the flavor.
Gruber Law Offices, a proud partner of your Milwaukee Bucks.
This is Eric Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited, letting you know that Siding Unlimited installs Pella windows and doors. That's right, Siding Unlimited installs windows, and we do it really well, earning the prestigious Pella Platinum Premier National Certified Contractor of the Year award 5 times. New windows, our expert team will deliver on a smooth, hassle-free installation, making you feel proud of calling Siding Unlimited for your window project. What's the next step? Call 262-567-4513 or go to sidingunlimited.com.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance, because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 10 and 35%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products pricing and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
The printer's broken. The printer's broken. I can't print out the live reads. Check your email, Ben. Ben goes to his email, opens up the live reads, prints it, runs upstairs and gets it. Meanwhile, Strope's playing the damn guitar in the break.
Violin, actually.
You're just lazy, is what it is.
Dang.
Kyle, Brust, and Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin.
Wow, cause you lazy.
Wait, you said, I printed these out. You didn't make any more effort to do it.
What's wrong with reading them off a computer?
Dude.
You're such a diva.
Oh, he's trying to save trees.
No, he just got lazy.
The environment. Ben hates the
I
environment.
do, sure. If you want to label that.
Don't do that.
Ben hates the environment.
That's fine.
Listen, if you thought the Bears fans was bad, the environmentalists will eviscerate us.
We have some sense to ChatGPT. Aren't we hurting the environment with all the water there?
Stop.
Are papers still made of trees?
Brad, that was
so. Brad, you the smart one.
I
You're
would
supposed to know
have
that
thought
one.
by now we would have figured out a way to not cut down trees to just make paper.
See, Brad, if Ben or Stroh said that, I would call him stupid, but you're the smart one. So
No, I'm saying that, I'm surprised innovation. We have AI. We can't figure out a way to make paper without trees.
So
it's a great point.
First, I start off with Stroh. Now I'm just confused with Kyle. First segment, Matt LaFleur doesn't deserve a 5-year extension. Second segment, look how great Matt LaFleur is. Let me go through his resume and carry water for him.
Gosh, this is the problem with y'all. This is the problem. Y'all be trying to throw salt in the game. What I'm trying to tell you is this.
Oh, you're going to try again.
When you're looking at a relationship like this one that is not permanent, one that is not a lifelong relationship, you evaluate how long do I want to be with somebody. Matt LaFleur is good enough for me to commit myself for the next 2 to 3 seasons to him, but not great enough, elite enough for me to say I want 5 years.
But
with
as a
him.
Packer
that
fan,
is the difference.
how are you supposed to get excited for that? Because you're basically saying, which I agree with you. I would say he is a good, sometimes very good head coach, but we don't trust him in the big game to be able to actually go on a Super Bowl run. So how can you have Super Bowl expectations?
No, I still have optimism that there is trust within there, that I believe that this season was one that was derailed by injuries. And if we did not have these injuries, the Packers would be playing this weekend for sure. And I would have confidence.
Then give them 5 years if you believe in that.
They may that if the Packers never got hurt, the Packers may be playing in Lambeau again this weekend. But I can't give them 5 years until I see how everything plays out. So I just need to see 2 to 3 more years. To be honest, I only need to see 2 more years.
You've seen 7, but you still need a few more.
I believe 6 years between him and Jordan Love is more than enough time to figure out whether or not that relationship is going to work.
On the Cardinals Talking text line,
move on.
Chef Ed chimes in. You guys are bickering, and it's hilarious. The KBN circus. Ben is the ringmaster. Stroh is the juggler. Brad is the lion tamer. And Kyle is the clown.
Chef Ed, what happened? Me and Chef Ed
really
used
good
to be cool. What did I do to Chef Ed? Where Chef
flip
Ed
flops. What's your opinion? Carry water for LaFleur. Accept mediocrity.
What did I do to Chef Ed to make him so mad?
I don't know. You have to ask him. Again, I just think it's really important for the Green Bay Packers to figure this out by the end of the weekend. There's going to be 4 more jobs, 4 more teams that are available to have more visibility to where they're going to interview for coaching positions. And, you don't want to be waiting, but you can't. They have the luxury right now because no job has been taken yet. But you also want to set yourself up for success as 4 more teams will be knocked out. And this is around the time last year in which the dominoes started falling. And, I guess I want to dive into that because last year, Mike Vrabel was the easy one. He was
the Patriots.
He was going to the Patriots, right?
They knew, when they fired Gerard
Mayo,
they knew Mike Vrabel.
They had the plan. It was going to happen, and it's worked out for them in the first year of Vrabel, second year of Drake May. Now, when you look at last year, after Vrabel, it was the 12th for Vrabel, and then it was the 21st. The next head coaching position was Ben Johnson. He was the hot commodity. He was the hot commodity of coaches that were up for head coaches.
And what was special about that is why he got hired at that point, because what happened to the Lions?
They got bounced the divisional round.
Mm-hmm. And that's when, boom, then you get Aaron Glenn, then you get Liam Cohen, then you get Pete Carroll, and then because Kellen Moore was with the Eagles, it took him to be the last one to go to the Saints. So in a way, I'm curious if because of the relationship that Ed Policy has with John Harbaugh and his agent, and the fact that Harbaugh has been linked 2 days ago to the Giants.
Yeah, and I guess it is.
He
weird.
is not inked. Is there smoke? I'm not saying there is, but I'm not saying there isn't. Because he has, why wouldn't he have signed? Is it because of his list of demands, or he knows that there's a potential that Matt LaFleur wouldn't be in Green Bay and he'd rather coach Jordan Love versus Jackson Dart? Now, I'm not saying that I would want John Harbaugh. I don't know if you, KBN or KBN Nation, want John Harbaugh.
I'll pass.
But it seems like Matt LaFleur is the Ben Johnson domino of timing of whenever he's figured out, the rest will start to trickle behind.
Yeah, by this time next week, almost all of the jobs will be taken from a head coaching position for the rest of the teams that have openings. And the thing is like leverage, right? Because as we heard Rob from our last segment, everything is on the table when it comes to Ed Palacey and Matt LaFleur. And I feel like Ed Palacey has some degree of leverage right now because he's got all these other possible candidates just in case something were to erode with Matt LaFleur. Ed Palacey will not have that luxury next week. Everyone will start to be scooped up, and it'll be like a game of musical chairs where there's no other place to sit, and you're going to be forced to figure it out with Matt LaFleur. Maybe he already wants that, but any sort of leverage, any heavy hand, any sort of ability to bend Matt LaFleur to Ed Palacey's will, now is the time. This week and this weekend, but starting next week, it's going to be a free-for-all, and you're going to be more stuck with one another than if you guys want to go in separate directions.
Let's go to Brittany and Merrimack. You're on the Carbless Talking Text line with KBN. Why is this taking so long, Brittany?
My opinion is I think they're talking to Matt LaFleur, Matty Mouse, of course. You know, he has no spine.
Brittany, not you too.
Petey Pablo, if we keep the mouse, we better overpay.
I'm sorry, Kyle, but I have been anti-Matt LaFleur for years, and I just want him gone. But what I think is happening is they want all these major changes, and they want Bisaccia gone. They want an actual offensive coordinator who knows what they're doing. And part of having Matt LaFleur come back is saying, hey, you need to get rid of these guys and hire new ones. But Matt LaFleur is all about being buddies, and he doesn't want to, hurt his friends' feelings and go out. And then I also think that they're waiting to see how many more interviews Jeff Hafley's going to take, and maybe they want Matt LaFleur out and want Jeff Hafley in as the head coach.
Oh my!
Well,
can I
appreciate a lot of the thoughts.
Brittany, can you do a Matty Mouse voice for me?
It's almost like she's Minnie. She's Minnie. I'm Maddie.
Very good,
look what you created,
dude. You should see the Carbless Talking text line. Mighty Mouse Gonzo. If we keep the mouse, we better overpay on some high-rated coordinators. Miska, Muska, Matty Mouse.
If I ever thought I was going to get invited to the press box or be cool with the Packers, it's officially over. The whole damn state is calling them Matty Mouse and doing Mickey Mouse impressions. Merrimack or Merrimack, wherever it is, they doing it all the way up there.
800-990-3776. Call in with your best Matty Mouse impressions. 800-990-ESPN. Kyle, you're going to start us off next on Kyle Brust Nortman.
No, you ain't going to get me. I'm going to be knocking on the door at 12:65. Hey, guys, can I come? And they're going to play my video. Matty Mouse. I'm like, hell.
Oh, don't be so desperate.
What's the password to 1265? Matty Mouse. Head on over to Potawatomi Casino Hotel to enjoy this weekend's game, Sunday, February 8th. It's all there for you in one place. Great food, great action, video walls, self-serving kiosks, a great atmosphere. You can become a legend at Potawatomi Sportsbook. If you plug in that parlay that hits, they'll post it on their social medias. Look, all the action on the video walls, it's there for you. I love Potawatomi Sportsbook, and I'll give you a best bet later in the show. If you have a Matty Mouse impression, we will take it. But also, I have a stat of the day that I'm not excited to share, but it puts a lot of things into perspective. Don't go anywhere. It's Kyle Brust and Nortman.
This is Kyle Brust and Nortman.
Boy, hi, this is Mickey Mouse for my friend, Matty Mouse. You're listening to KBN on ESPN Wisconsin.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. The Homer Hour with special guests every day from 5 to 6.
Here's the only question that counts. Everything else is crap. Will Ed Palacey be able to walk out on the field with Matt LaFleur as the head coach?
The best 60 minutes of your day happens on the Homer Hour.
It could get worse, but can you put that guy in charge of the team and give him an extension?
Weekday afternoons from 5 to 6 on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube.
Rock a big win this January at Potawatomi Casino Hotel Milwaukee. Don't miss your chance to win a share of $60,000 in prizes every week. Just play with your rewards card for entries. Prize drawings on Thursdays. Plus, your January drawing entries all roll into an even bigger prize drawing in March. Rock on all month long, only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
It's time for the Marquette Minute on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Matrix Basements.
Marquette's Big East struggles continued with a 92-68 loss to St. John's at Madison Square Garden. The Golden Eagles trailed by just 6 at the half, but were outscored 52-34 in the second half. Head coach Shaka Smart on what happened to his squad after halftime.
Defense, not enough aggressiveness. They only made 1 3. The story of the half is points in the paint, but it was offensive rebounds, drives down the middle. We have to have more force.
Senior guard Chase Ross led all MU scorers with 20 points and reached a milestone, becoming the 55th player in school history to score 1,000 career points. Marquette falls to 6-12 overall and just 1-6 in conference play. The Golden Eagles wrap up its brief 2-game road swing Friday night at the Paul.
This has been the Marquette Minute on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Matrix Basements. Visit gomarquette.com/matrix to enter to win 4 tickets to National Marquette Day Saturday, February 7th when Marquette hosts Butler.
The only thing that tops our selection is your savings discount liquor.
According to American writer H.L. Mencken, a well-stocked bar can create over 17 billion different cocktails. Hi, this is Marie from Discount Liquor. I don't know if 17 billion is accurate or not, but I do know that Discount Liquor is the place to find everything you need to be well-stocked for any occasion. Discount Liquor is Wisconsin's home to over 2,000 varieties of beer, 3,500 types of liquor, and over 8,000 wines. Our unparalleled selection is rivaled only by our incredible savings and everyday low prices. And we know how to take care of our customers, no matter the occasion. In fact, Discount Liquor has won numerous national and local awards. Visit Discount Liquor at our Milwaukee or Waukesha locations. Family owned and operated since 1960.
The only thing that tops our selection is your savings discount liquor.
In Milwaukee on 51st in Oklahoma, and in downtown Waukesha on Main and Barstow. Check out our specials at discountliquorinc.com.
Wisconsin is still cattle country, and that's why Bunzel's chose to stay close to home to hand select the finest beef. Quality goes into everything they do, from Bunzel's expansive array of meats, homemade specialty sausages, and their award-winning beef jerky. It just isn't a proper holiday meal without Bunzel's top quality cuts on the dinner table. Tasting is believing. Visit Bunzel's at 90th and Burleigh or bunzels.com.
Homer here for Window Nation. Winters can be brutal here in Milwaukee, and if you're cold in your home, even with the heat on, your old windows are a problem. Window Nation can help. Right now, during Window Nation's Buy 4, Get 4 Windows Free sale, you can get them with 0 down, 0 monthly payments, and 0 interest for 2 years. It's easy to get the right windows to fit your home and budget. The pros at Window Nation will guide you every step of the way. Don't wait to put an end to your window problems. Right now, schedule a consult at windownation.com.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
This is the depressing stat of the day on Kyle, Brust, and Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin. Get a shift away from the Green Bay Packers for a quick second here.
Who wants to be depressed on a Friday? This is the turn-up day. Strofe is already looking into his weekend.
This is the Friday Turn-Up on Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
I miss Friday Turn-Up.
Now you about to turn
DJ Strofe.
Yeah, it's off-season. You can do that more.
All right, it's just factual information. And who knows? It may lead to something different once we get there. All right. The current guaranteed salaries for the Los Angeles Dodgers. $2.1 billion.
That's crazy.
Of guaranteed money owed to the players.
That's sickening.
I'm telling you what, Benny, that lockout next year is going to hit like a cold beer on the beach.
The
what a lie.
Valuation of the Milwaukee Brewers organization.
Ooh, let me guess. 1.7.
$1.7 billion.
Oh, wow. That's right on.
That was just a random guess.
Now, obviously, you can sell it for a little bit more.
Yeah.
But the contracts of the players on the Dodgers is worth more than the Brewers organization.
That's insane. That's an insane stat of the day.
Is it not?
It might be depressing, but that's impressive.
We have money and Jesus.
Ricky Money.
Jesus Mate and Ricky Money.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
What more do you want?
incredible
Do you
duo
want
of
to have
names.
$2 billion on the books for your players, or do you want Jesus and money?
I want Jesus
Give
and
me
money.
Jesus
And
and money.
Jesus will be
Amen.
here soon. And money
Won't
will be
he
here
do
in a
it?
couple
Won't they
5
do
years.
it for the Brewers?
Amen. Hallelujah.
Yeah, this is
Praise
actually
the Lord.
this is depressing.
Is it depressing?
They need a salary cap
This
in
is
baseball.
they need the lockout. They need to do something because this is
asinine. This cannot go. 'Cause, listen,
the roster of the Dodgers is worth more than the Brewers
the
franchise.
Dodgers have like 3 players more than the payroll of the Brewers last year.
But help me out with this. Even with the lockout, who would be the force that says we need a salary cap? Because players wouldn't, because players get paid more, and these clubs are clearly having no problem spending more
The
money.
majority of owners
Time out, clubs.
Would advocate for it.
Yeah,
So do you think most of the owners
Dodgers
would
wouldn't,
say
the Yankees wouldn't, the Red Sox wouldn't,
but the
Mets
majority
wouldn't.
of the rest of the league would be like,
And
yeah,
they just
we
need to
want to
get
win
outvoted.
championships.
I think you need a 2/3 vote or something like that. I came up with a brilliant idea. No, seriously, you guys are going to love this idea.
Uh-oh.
So
Say that
we're,
too.
we're 100% getting a lockout, right? And after the 2026 MLB season.
That is sad.
And
That is
negotiations are going to take a while. So I've come up with an idea.
2027
Are
is
you
gonna
guys
stink.
familiar with C-SPAN?
Yeah.
So that is
Yeah.
the political channel where they always have
like
like
in
the
a
House
room
floor.
with
Yeah.
like their nameplate.
Right. I think the MLB network should just transition into whenever there's a lockout meeting, here is raw, unfiltered coverage of the actual negotiations.
I would pay money to watch
That would be fascinating.
Pay-per-view, I'm
Trust
in.
me, they would charge you.
One of the best ideas I've ever had.
That's very good. That's very good.
And the MLB could, Ben says he would pay money to watch it. They could recoup some funds if it leaks into the season by having a C-SPAN-esque coverage of the lockout negotiations.
2027 summer is going to be so sad without the Brewers.
I hope they figure it out, but I just don't understand why you can't just do a salary cap and then you just tell players, listen, we'll have a high salary cap, but then we'll just pay you more when you come into major leagues, and minor league guys get paid a little bit more, so you make more money when you come into when you get into actual baseball. Just find a way to make everybody happy, but we can't be paying these dudes
It's never that
50,
easy,
$60
Kyle.
million.
Deferred money is another thing as well.
It is ridiculous because most of Shohei Ohtani's contract is not when he's playing. Correct?
Also stupid from a time value money standpoint.
Yeah, it
but
is.
good for the organization.
But maybe he's got that gambling problem.
Excuse
He
me.
needs it.
Whoa. You better be careful here. He got money. He can sue your ass.
That's true.
Will he have the money to pay Brad, or is he going to gamble? Oh, I'm not going to join the party.
Yeah,
Matt is translator.
I mean,
for the record,
the deferred money. How much is he getting? Isn't it like $600 million that he's still getting? You think time, money, and whatever, bro? $600 million 20 years from now is still going to be a lot of money.
Yeah, I guess from a finance
I guess I'd still rather take it now, unless he's living in like a different state, so he's not getting those California taxes.
Well, let's go into the MLB salary cap on a Friday with the Packers and Ed Policy and Matt LaFleur.
Just talking about baseball makes you think of summer and sunshine. It's what I need on a snowy day.
Scott
outside.
in Fort Worth, you already have sunshine that actually feels better than our sunshine here in Wisconsin. You're up on Kyle, Brust, and Norman.
Yeah, thanks for taking my call. Hey, yeah, it's like 64 degrees here right now.
Yeah, implied.
I'll tell you what. Well, it's going to be old, balmy 44 tomorrow. But
cool.
I was telling Alex, I'm 53 years old now. When I was younger and they had lockouts in baseball, I used to get all worried about it, and I was like, oh no, what are we going to do? Now, with the way baseball and the salaries have gotten out of hand, I guarantee you, I won't miss baseball one damn bit if they go into a lockout and it lasts multiple seasons. Because there's just no sense when it's almost virtually the same teams every year. And I don't understand why the Dodgers don't understand what it is they're doing to baseball right now. Is they just don't care, or they're just that greedy, or that I don't get it. But
they're back-to-back world champs. I mean, people with money will pay for victories.
The other damning thing is, I believe ratings are up. Generally speaking, for baseball.
Yes.
So you can make the argument we might be doing this.
Maybe not nationally, but in the regional markets.
Yeah, but
that's usually where you watch
it's
the
not
majority of it.
preventing people from tuning in and baseball growing as a sport. But I agree, I would much rather have the parity of the NFL leak into the baseball.
It's just
realm.
not. America's pastime replicating America. The rich just get richer.
So where we living? Get with it or get out of it.
If I was rich, I probably wouldn't have a problem with it.
Exactly.
I'm on a losing team. Everywhere I'm losing with the Brewers, losing in life.
Yeah, if you were a Dodger fan, you'd say, whoa, we're just too good.
Yeah, y'all better get y'all money up, but instead, I'm the broke one. So.
Broke boys around the league.
Yeah,
can't compete.
Yeah. We
trying to
get some better rich friends.
Fight for scraps.
No, it's crazy. Freddie Peralta makes $8 million this year.
I think so.
And the Brewers
Wait, this
thinking about-
upcoming year?
Yeah,
Well,
and the
yes, last year of his contract.
And the Brewers are trying to figure out how,
Are we going to trade him for assets, or are we going to pay the price?
Because the
That is
$20 million a
crazy.
year he's going to get, we just can't afford. Meanwhile, these guys, the Dodgers, are just like, $20 million, that's it for Freddie May. We might as well swing a trade for him now.
Yeah, he'll come out of the pen for us.
For real, though.
For real, though, actually.
For real, though. That's crazy.
Oh, man. All right, we're back in 2 minutes. LaFleur policy.
God, Andre Kirilenko. Andre, I'm sorry.
AK-47 sighting on ESPN.
Andre Kirilenko was just on NBA Today on our computers. He looks like a villain.
Do you remember when Bob Ryan on Around the Horn took over? Our
Yeah,
entire
and we
show
couldn't
one day?
focus because he looked like he was dying.
That's what just happened with Andre
He looked like he was on the front line.
We're going to have to rewind it for you, Ben. That was shocking.
Whoa.
Back in 2 minutes.
Wisconsin Indoor Golf Center is teeing off the new year with another can't-miss tournament and 1,000 in cash prizes up for grabs. Hey, ESPN Milwaukee, this is Gary Ellison, inviting you to a two-man scramble at the legendary Kapalua Plantation course, all played on Wisconsin Indoor Golf Center state-of-the-art simulators. Sign up now at wisconsinindoorgolfcenter.com. It's just $120 per team, and you must get your round in by January 31st. Your chance to take on Kapalua Plantation course starts today.
My husband's an animal in bed.
Well, you know.
Not in the fun way. Think warthog. With a chainsaw.
Snoring and sleep apnea affect over 90 million people, and 1 out of 4 couples sleep in separate rooms. Advent can help. We've been Milwaukee's one-stop solution for nasal congestion, snoring, and sleep apnea for over 20 years. Unlike many other practices, we focus exclusively on these conditions, so you get comprehensive care under one roof. Advent's unique approach can help you breathe and sleep better, and many avoid a CPAP. Plus, most insurance is accepted for our effective 20-minute in-office treatments.
Hey, the only animal you want in your bed is your dog.
Advent. Sleep better. Sleep together. Learn how you can improve your life at adventknows.com.
Selling your home during winter may surprise you. Serious buyers are still out there and often more eager to move.
Homes get strong offers this time of year, and with less competition, your listing can really shine.
I'm Tony Wendorf with Tony Wendorf and Associates, powered by Keller Williams.
And I'm Lindsay Bendler. Our team leads with faith, gratitude, and giving back, donating over $200,000 to local causes since 2020.
Tony Wendorf and Associates is ready to get to work for you with our white glove selling experience. Just search online, Tony Wendorf.
A real estate team that always leads with faith and gratitude.
Tony Wendorf and Associates.
Hey, it's Rich Eisen. Tune into the Rich Eisen Show weekdays from 12 to 2, right here on 94.5 ESPN, WKTI, and WKTI HD Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN on ESPN Wisconsin. Here's Kyle Wallace, Ben Brust, and Brad Nortman.
It is the 1-year anniversary of two things. One, that our great sister station 620 WTMJ put together a wonderful promo reliving great moments of Bob Uecker. It is also the 1-year anniversary, which is weird that it happened the same day for something so serious that we're playing a clip right now for KBN Nation. This is Kyle Brust and Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin. Brian Gutekunst. You know that guy, the general manager who's talking with Ed Policy?
Yeah, Goody.
I heard.
1 year ago today, this was what Brian Gutekunst was telling everybody.
I think for me, the thing that's been on my mind, I think as we've concluded this season, is we need to continue to ramp up our sense of urgency. You know, these opportunities don't come. You know, the life of a player in the National Football League is not very long. We got a bunch of good guys in that locker room. We got a bunch of talented guys in that locker room, and yeah, I think it's time that we start competing for championships, right? And I think they're ready.
I got a question for you, actually, off of that. If it was not the siloed system, if Goody was the boss of LaFleur, what do you think Goody would do with LaFleur? We have more evidence of who he is than in policy.
That's a great question, Ben. And I do not think he would extend him.
Me either.
I don't think he would, because as I think about that, remember when he said
He would probably say, you're not using my groceries good enough.
Well, and he said at that point, it sounded like, and I think he was directing that sense of urgency toward the players, right? But if you think about Goody from that moment to this moment, he acted with a sense of urgency. I mean, he might have missed in free agency, but what were the problems with the team? Cornerback, O-line, number one wide receiver, pass rush. He conquered all of those in his own way. He went and got Aaron Banks and drafted a second round guard tackle. He went out and signed Nate Hobbs, which was a huge bust, but at least he was trying to get a cornerback. Pass rush, he tried to conquer that from the Micah Parsons trade, which was a huge thing. And of course, a first round draft pick in Matthew Golden for a wide receiver number one for the future. Something they haven't done for a long time. So if I'm looking at Goody's last 12 months since that date, I think he's operated with urgency. I think he looks at this team with a level of dissatisfaction and saying like, well, listen, I'm trading first round picks. First round picks are gold to GMs. I'm giving up 2 years of that. I'm going and conquering the position groups I think we need to conquer. Now, he didn't hit on all of them, and he deserves some criticism for that, but he's trying. I think he looks at the players and Matt LaFleur, and that's a great question, Ben. I think if it was up to Goody, he'd say, I need someone that can do more with what I'm getting.
Yeah, let's pull that, Strofe. If it wasn't a siloed system and Goody was the decision maker for the head coach, the wordiest poll in Twitter history, what would Goody do with Matt LaFleur?
Ben Brust didn't know what a silo was 3 days ago, and now he's using it on a poll question.
Okay, I've known the silo system in Green Bay.
Did you know what a silo was before that?
Yeah, isn't that the tubular silver thing?
Where are they usually found?
Farms.
Very good. Yes, they hold grain. They separate all the.
You should have asked me that because I would have said they held grain.
The tubular silver thing.
The tubular silver thing in the rural areas.
A beer can?
Of course, that's where your mind goes.
He's thirsty. He's thirsty. It's Friday.
It's Friday. What's wrong with him today?
No, he had a point with that. He had a very good point with that.
Very snarky the last
Dude, just
24 hours.
put it on the poll and make it less wordy than I made it.
That's such a Ben line.
The poll is,
this is the thing.
If Brian Gutekunst, okay, no, I got it. If Brian Gutekunst wasn't in the siloed system and didn't report to Mark Murphy, now at policy, and was in control of Matt LaFleur's decision-making here of the extension or fired, what would Brian Gutekunst do with Matt LaFleur, yes or no? Would he fire him?
If Goody was the general manager, would he fire?
The longest question for the shortest options. Yes. No.
Take it and run with it, Trophy.
Very true. But I will say this, obviously, if he was the GM, he would fire him. It's human nature to just want to point the finger at somebody else, right? When you look at the fact that, hey, I put all this out here and you're not getting the most out of him, he would point the finger at Matt LaFleur. That's what general managers do, because a lot of times owners will say, what's going on? It's the coach. The coach, listen, we got the talent, but it's the coaching. So, yes, general managers are looking to point the finger at why everything that they put out there, the talent that they drafted, that they acquired, isn't performing to the level that they expected. They're going to 100% point the finger at the head coach. And if Goody was the general manager and he had the power to fire Matt LaFleur, he would have definitely fired Matt LaFleur.
Yeah, I don't like the way you put that. It was way too simple. If Goody had the power to fire Matt LaFleur, would he do it? I think if Goody was not in the silo system and was in charge of the decision-making of extending, firing, or trading Matt LaFleur, do you think Goody would fire Matt LaFleur if he was not in the silo system?
You're confusing everybody listening.
I'm just making Strofe laugh because he's currently typing up the poll.
Goofy. You guys are goofy.
What do you have as the poll, dude?
Dude.
Dude.
Yeah. Bruh.
All right, here it is. Today's poll on ESPN Milwaukee, ESPN Madison, and ESPN Beaver Dam from the mouth of Ben Brust.
That's all in there? Or is that you're prefacing that?
That's the preface, and here's the poll.
Jeez.
If Brian Gutekunst wasn't in the silo system and didn't report to formerly Mark Murphy and currently at policy, would he, yes or no, fire Matt LaFleur if he was actually in charge?
Wow, how many characters do we get? We got
does that fit?
That is every single one. I have 0 characters left.
Did you say report to twice?
That's what Ben said.
Did I say that?
Ben said report to.
Go vote on Twitter at KVN ESPN. That will be up shortly on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison.
Chew on that one for a minute, KVN Nation.
Yeah, that is something interesting. But at the end of the day, I'm actually glad Goody doesn't have that power because he hasn't earned that power. When I look up and down this roster, I think there's a lot of talent on the roster. But you just mentioned some of the free agent signings he's got. Yeah, you can take a swing. That's cool and all. But if your ass can't hit and you miss, you get criticized for it. And he took a swing when it came to Aaron Banks. He took a swing with Nate Hobbs. And guess what? He struck out with both of those guys. Michael Parsons was a home run, but at the end of the day, Michael Parsons was not there throughout the season when you needed him most due to a knee injury. So I'm not going to sit here and not point the finger at him because he deserves quite a bit of blame. And as I said, Matt LaFleur hasn't earned a 5-year extension, but he earned a comeback. I'm in the same boat with Goody because once this Matt LaFleur thing gets done, guess what, KBN Nation? We're going to be talking about what's going to happen with Goody because he also is going into the last year of his contract.
If you had to give one a longer extension, who would you give it to?
I'm giving it to Matt LaFleur.
More than Goody?
Oh, yeah, I'm giving Matt LaFleur. Look
at how Matt LaFleur used Matthew Golden. Look at how
I get it.
The draft class. Belton ended up playing pretty good when you actually put him in the O-line.
The first round
99 will shine.
The
Barron
first
Sorrell,
round picks are inexcusable. Going into the season with the cornerbacks that we had, Nate Hobbs, that was a slot guy, moving him to the outside, and knowing that Nate Hobbs, when he got her, he had an injury history. After you moved on from Jair Alexander for an injury history, not good at all. And so at the end of the day, I am not going to give Goody an extension over Matt LaFleur. Hopefully this is breaking news on Matt LaFleur.
No, he hit the breaking news sounder if it was.
Oh, that's right.
It's been brought to my attention that silos actually aren't tubular.
Oh.
They're more cylindrical.
Cylindrical.
Cylindrical?
Yeah. What's the difference between tubular and cylindrical?
Well, cylindrical, I believe, would have a cap.
Yes.
Top,
Tubular is more of like what I was
tube.
describing with like the pharmacy or the bank. It's when they suck the.
Wouldn't that also be cylindrical?
That's more tubular.
Sure.
Wouldn't you say? Because more tubular, I feel like, is more of an unending destination.
Sure. Oh, wow. What do you mean an unending destination?
I know that's an oxymoron as I say that out loud.
Yeah, it is.
Dude, Brad uses these words that oxymoron is one that is not in my
I gotta say,
you know what that is, though, right?
Yeah, I do know what oxymoron.
New year, new Brad. We've gotten more silly Brad this year, which I thoroughly enjoy.
Silly Brad's going to rear his head more often in 2026.
Oh, why is
that? It's a silly year. It's a silly year.
Why is it a silly year?
We're in silly season right now for head coaching carousel.
Yeah, you should see silly Brad at home.
I bet you just do peekaboo.
Give me a face you make to the kids.
Well, a face. The audience can't hear that.
That's a great point. It's more of
I'll give it the play-by-play. I want it for you.
I don't really give like funny faces. I'll more like chase them or like tickle them, and they just
so basically
laugh,
what every
laugh,
parent does.
Go woo, throw them upside down. They're laughing. There's two of them, so I'm gonna chase it. I will grab one, have him look forward, and chase the other with him. They're both laughing their tails off.
Butts off, yeah.
Say butts.
It's hilarious. I tell you what, you walk through the door and it's just a circus.
So when you walk home, and they see you come in, do they just start running to you?
Yeah.
What's your sleep schedule like these days with 3 kids under 18 months?
It's not great. Yeah. It's not great. Will usually goes to sleep at the twins go down at 7. They generally sleep through the night, but they're up by 7 o'clock. Bam, they're up. But Will goes to bed at 9. He'll sleep until 7. Another wake window. He'll wake up at 1. I feed him.
I got an idea.
He'll wake up at 4.
No. You hold on. Go get a beer with Brad. Ask him about these things over.
Oh, you don't care?
A Carb Bliss or something, dude.
You don't care?
No, our audience doesn't care.
I don't agree. It's relatable.
Maybe there's some young kids, some parents with young kids.
If you were
out
asking
there,
them for advice, they would care.
I just want to hold on. I actually want to stop for a moment. Remember when Ben Brust had his baby, and he acted like he was the first person on earth to have a child?
Yeah, but I asked for advice because I had no idea what I was doing.
Now he's
you're not having a child.
And now he's judging.
And you're not fit to have a child.
For telling a relatable story. What did he say?
You're not fit to have a child.
I don't really care about your opinion.
Wow, that is a jarring statement.
Yet. Might need another 10 years.
I can't wait to see Strofen, Kyle, and Dad Mode is going to be just pure theater. Pure theater.
Theater?
Yeah.
I mean,
eat your food!
Because you've already said you're going to be man of the house, put your foot down. You'll see that's going to change quickly.
Yeah, it's going to be quite the dynamic because she's a little bit more softer than I am.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I don't come from that type of lifestyle. Told you, the spirit of Rod spoiled a child. Ain't no spoiled children around here.
Make sure you head on over to IKEA on Tuesday. It's a new pickup point at the UW bookstore. IKEA family members, you can get delivery to the UW bookstore through IKEA for free on delivery if you are an IKEA family member. You get access to special sales and savings all over the store if you're an IKEA family member. 90-day price protection, saving on select delivery options, and new signups will get $20 off your next in-store purchase of $150 or more. So I join IKEA family and start enjoying those benefits, and can't wait to be at the UW bookstore, a new pickup point for IKEA on Tuesday. More KBN next.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN.
And that Alex Strofe, you look like you had something to say.
Brewers! On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Starting off with a bit of a backup, southbound 43 from Fond du Lac Avenue down through the Marquette. Westbound 94, we've got delays from about 35th Street to Mitchell Boulevard. On the eastbound side, that's going to slow down a little bit from before 76th Street all the way to Hawley Road. And southbound 41, you've got some backups right past Capitol Drive. Traffic is brought to you by Fisco Auto Body. Call Fisco Auto Body to help with all body repair needs. Fisco, Fisco, Fisco. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast. Tonight, chance of light snow, mostly cloudy and breezy, a low of 15. Tomorrow, scattered snow showers and windy, minor accumulation with a high of 22. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNWisconsinContests.com.
That's ESPNWisconsinContests.com.
Earth Justice is a national legal nonprofit fighting to save lives, protect our climate, and strengthen our economy through the shift to zero emissions. Visit us at earthjustice.org. Earth Justice, because the earth needs a good lawyer.
Kick off the new year with a smarter home and bigger savings with Exterior Pros and Baths. New windows to lock in the warmth, durable roofing, eye-catching siding, or a stunning bath makeover. Start the year off right and get $3,000 off your project. That's right, $3,000 back in your pocket during our New Year savings event. Call 262-800-4274 or visit extpros.com today. This deal won't last all winter. Exterior Pros and Baths. New year, new home, done right.
Rick, tell Sarah about the practical joke you came up with.
Okay, Sarah, this is really great. Are you ready?
Rick, I'm always ready. I walk around in a constant state of readiness.
A man buys a woman a pair of diamond stud earrings from Kessler's.
So far, this doesn't sound like much of a practical joke. Be patient. He's not done yet.
And then on her birthday, or Valentine's Day, or Mother's Day, or Tuesday, he sneaks them out of her jewelry box and replaces them with a larger pair.
Well, as practical jokes go, this one sounds delightful, but it also sounds expensive. No, he bought them at Kessler's, remember?
When you buy diamond stud earrings from Kessler's,
and we have them for $180 to $24,000 a pair.
You always get 100% of the price you paid when you trade up for a larger pair.
He just pays the difference?
He just pays the difference.
I love practical jokes. When do I get my first pair? For the Kessler's nearest you, go to KesslersDiamonds.com.
New year, new ride. Start 2026 in style at Cunis. Bring in the savings with amazing offers on all cars, trucks, and SUVs at your nearby Milwaukee Metro Cunis dealerships in Oak Creek, Greenfield, and Oak Chevrolet on West Metro Auto Mall. Trade in the old and drive into the new with huge incentives and rebates on all new in-stock cars, trucks, and SUVs from Chevrolet, GMC, and Buick. Better tech, better safety, better payments. Plus, we have pre-owned payments for every budget and over 2,500 pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs to choose from group-wide. And don't miss this month's service specials on brakes, tires, and oil changes.
I'm Scott Kunis, COO of Kunis Auto Group. We would like to invite you to take advantage of these great monthly specials. And remember that your vehicle will be covered by our exclusive No Fear Lifetime Powertrain Warranty, included with new and qualified pre-owned purchases. Call or stop in today for your VIP appointment.
New year, new ride. Start your search online at shopkunis.com.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Feeling generous right now on Kyle, Brust, and Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin. So I'm going to tell you about Iron Jock. And you have these new goals you're probably working on, and you've made it past Quitter's Day, so you're crushing it. More than 70% of people have given up by now. So that's a win, and Iron Jock wants to reward you. Now through the 27th of January, you can get 30% off any Iron Jock purchase of over $75 when you use promo code ESPN30. You'll also score a free pack of a free 3-pack of Iron Jock socks, a $25 value. So 30% off with ESPN30 over $75 of a purchase, and you get a free 3-pack of Iron Jock socks. So I think that's pretty good. IronJock.com, IronJoc.com. And it's Iron Jock Gear giveaway time. Let's make Strofe work. Caller 20. Put him to work, folks. Friday. He's already thinking about his next happy hour, so let's put him to work. Caller 20.
This is the Friday Turn-Up on Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
800-990-3776. Be caller 20. 800-990-3776. Caller 20 is going to win some Iron Jock gear on this Friday. We still have Frozen Pizza Friday to give away as well, but get some Iron Jock gear at 800-990-3776. Let's go to lasagna and MKE. As I was bullying Strofe and Brad and Kyle, I vowed to be nicer the rest of the show.
Lasagna need to bring us our lasagna.
Where is our lasagna?
He said he actually makes
Kyle,
it.
you said you didn't want
You know what?
lasagna.
You guys.
He said he makes it in
you
a
guys.
clean kitchen, and he didn't have pets that he makes it in that kitchen. So I trust you now.
And Mr. Wallace, I still have a bone to pick with you.
Oh, join the list. What now? What did I do?
No, you didn't do anything, but I know the conversation you guys had behind closed doors because not every listener knows how you guys behave. And I heard some things, and I'm not happy with you, but you're not my favorite person right now, especially since you're a flip-flopper over the...
if you have dogs in your
No,
house,
I'm not. No, we're not doing it on the air. Hey, this is what this type of person does. They want to bring it out in the open and make everybody listen to it.
But lasagna, you brought it up.
Thank you, Bradley.
No, Brad, you said, when's lasagna make a lasagna?
Yeah.
I didn't bring it up. You guys brought it up. So I just know that a Mr. Wallace had something to say, and that's where we're going to leave it. The only reason I'm on this phone is that, Brad, I got 3 kids myself.
Okay.
They are far older than your children, and this soon shall pass. And then while I'm on the topic, Ben, I was there through the entire pregnancy of your lady and after the birth, and you did not shut up about your baby. So don't be giving Brad a hard time. With that, guys, I'll talk to you later.
Lasagna, fantastic call.
That is,
I love KB Nation because they always keep receipts.
That's true. Ben, I tell you one thing about Ben. I know I love talking about my life, but let me tell you something. If something's happening in that guy's life, the whole world's going to know.
Like what?
Oh, the pregnancy, the
Woodpeckers.
wedding. The who?
Brother,
we
talked more about a one-day event, Ben's wedding, last year than we did about Jordan Love.
That's because you were whining and crying to get invited.
Oh, somehow it's my fault.
Yeah, of course it is.
I don't host the show.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't have been crying back there, so I had to make it about you. You literally look like a puppy dog in a crate because the idea that I wouldn't invite you.
When we got our invites or save the dates and you didn't get your save the date, it threw you off.
You literally couldn't do that.
I'll tell you what.
You were pretty jarred.
Boy, is Ben glad he invited me, because who was the wedding MVP? That was me.
Oh my gosh, dude, you can't dance. I saw you at the wedding. You can't. You were watching me and baby girl break it down on the floor.
I was.
Yeah. So I mean, you can't be the MVP, and I know I wasn't the MVP.
But I was. I mean, I was dancing. I was attempting to at least.
Moving your hands up and down is like MVP type thing. Like, that ain't MVP type movement, man.
I know how to salsa.
I mean,
I don't recall.
God, don't you feel like
no one
you can pick the MVP right now?
The MVP to me was Ben Brust. Ben Brust was getting down.
I was boogie.
Getting down.
Look at him do the. He looks like he's doing the like a Zumba dance or whatever it's called.
Looks like he's trying to do like quick feet, like quick.
I'm just like Victor
like
Cruz.
Salsa dancing. Yes.
Remember Victor Cruz?
You and your lady.
I remember Victor Cruz.
Your lady can dance because she was actually an NBA dancer. You, my friend, you need to get some lessons before you come to my wedding. Don't embarrass me like that. They're gonna say, "Who's that guy?" I'm gonna say,
And they're gonna say, "I like hanging out with him."
All right, this is an easy question, JD and Fondy. If I went to jail and called KBN, who would bail me out?
Oh, that's easy.
Strofe.
Yeah.
I'll bail you out just so you pay me back. I got you.
I think
Brad ain't leaving the estate.
I'd probably be sleeping.
I think power rankings are 1 me large gap.
Yep.
I've bailed people out before.
And then it's Kyle. And then it's a large gap.
You're driving to Fond du Lac?
Wow.
Oh, Fond du Lac? Ooh.
I do Fond du Lac. Fondy's got some good bars.
I would say,
That's
officer,
a hike.
what did Ben do? And then I would judge.
Whoa. This wasn't about me. This was about JD and Fondy. You're saying you would question what I did before you went to bail me out?
What I'm bailing Ben out for.
Nah, I go get Ben. I know Ben good for it. Ben be downtown. I'm like, what? Hello? Ben, what?
Ben did what?
Why don't you call your wife? Oh, you can't tell. All right. So you can't tell Stroke why because he'll tell the whole world?
I will say, if he got down to us, I would know he's desperate.
Yeah.
Because he'd be calling his best friend, Greg Scalzo,
Greg
first.
Scalzo will be first.
But maybe he'd be like, oh, I wonder if Greg's going to hold this over me for the boss-employee relationship.
That is true.
Yeah.
Kyle, I'd probably go there to you first if it was
Yeah,
that.
'cause
But
you can't tell
what I'm glad you brought this up because if anyone was paying attention like a little bit to college basketball, not actually the sport, but the story around the sport, when the alum from Michigan State basketball, Paul Davis, made a vulgar comment at the referee. Mm-hmm. Did you see this?
No.
Yeah,
I did see this.
It's
Tom
crazy.
was not happy. What did he say? Do we know yet?
I can't even, it's all so bad. I can't even,
has it been reported what he said?
People
This
that
happened
were
within the
sitting
last
next
2
to
weeks?
him were able to, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
He went up and gave a whole press conference the next day to the media apologizing. I'm like, all I'm saying is he looked like an idiot. And we're going to Alumni Day tomorrow.
Oh, you're allowed?
Cool.
Yes, for Badger basketball.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying.
Same athletic department.
Yeah, it sure is.
Oh, what are they going to... Oh, no, I didn't get to go on the court at halftime because I made some comments about the football program.
Are you not allowed to go on the court at halftime?
No, I can, but if I couldn't, I would be able to live with myself,
Bro,
Kyle.
if they don't let you, they should know that would just give you more fuel for the fire and content.
Well, it would, and then I would just be even more of a jerk. But regardless, my point is I have now... I'm straight-laced until, I'm at dinner, late night, because, he was at the game in the fourth row. Izzo was yelling at him to get kicked out of the stadium during the game.
That's rough. That's
Could you imagine if Greg Gard, he ain't going to do that. It's like, could you imagine if Bo, cut from the same cloth, was yelling at a former teammate to security to kick out one of his former players?
That's wild.
Crazy.
That would
now he set the standard for what not to do on alumni weekend.
I wonder what he was saying.
He was yelling at the referee that does the high knees. Okay. He said something about his wife maybe or something.
What?
Yeah, it's a crazy stuff. Line crossed.
No,
line crossing.
Listen, that's how you get beat up or attempted beat up.
The Ryan the Bears fans thinks he's sweet. Again, I still find it fascinating that it is a Friday before the Bears play and still in the YouTube chat, still thinking about us, still in every comment.
What that tells me is they're hedging their bet this weekend. I don't think they can beat the Rams, so they're still just trying to ride high from that Packer win. They're going to ride high all offseason. No, they should ride high from it.
They absolutely, as a team, they've earned the right to say, hey, this is house money for them. They had no expectations to win a Super Bowl this year, so they can ride high. But just so Bears fans know, life comes at you fast, and you may be riding high now.
Tell them, Kyle.
But you may be looking up at our behinds next year because your schedule is much harder in this division.
You're going to need a ladder.
And no, I'm serious. This is not me even being a hater. The Bears are a good team, but next year their schedule is extremely hard. And the Lions finished fourth in the division this year. You know what that means?
They're going to play a soft
they got
outside the conference
schedule, and I don't care how disjointed their schedule was, or not schedule. Their team was last year on offense or defense. Guess what? Things are going to get easier for them next year.
Fire the coordinator. Like Dan Campbell means business. Whether you believe in him or not, he's taking action steps, and they've been good. They have enough talent.
So be careful. Be careful. You can get excited now, but you should capture this moment and try to do the most you can because guess what?
Oh, here's Ryan and Madison, a Bears fan here. Quote, not to gloat. You're up on the Carbless Talking text line with KBN. Then we get to props and preview.
Yeah, you guys are. I think about you because I deliver. My job's a delivery driver, and I listen to 100.5 all day long.
We appreciate you, Ryan. You know that.
Dude. I wish the Packers Bears could have met in the next round. My team's still playing. I was just wondering if you guys could break down a few games, not just the Bears Rams.
That was Strofe, Ryan, but we're actually going to kind of do that coming up. Maybe some Devontae Adams props. Ooh. You know, some Packer ties.
No disrespect, Ryan. I had to do it. It's in my job description.
It's in his job description. When you go too far into Bears talk, you have to hit the Seinfeld. Playoffs, props, and preview. Added value presented by Sit Mean Sit.
And dog of the weekend.
Oh.
You can pick from
anything?
Any game.
Football?
No, it's got to be NFL playoffs. But dog of the weekend, I want each of you to pick one, and we'll do some props and preview from across the playoff sphere, and I'm looking forward to it.
Next.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
I text Greg Scalzo, and I say, Greg, I'm sorry, I'm going to be late to work. I'm caught in an international conspiracy.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
On 41 northbound, right at Watertown Plank Road, the 2 left lanes are blocked with some debris in the roadway, so be careful with that. Otherwise, we're actually looking pretty good through most of the area. Westbound 94 is tightening up a bit from about 35th Street all the way through to Mitchell Boulevard. On the eastbound side, slowing from 76th to Hawley Road. Southbound 43, heavy from just before North Avenue all the way down through the Marquette. And then on the bypass between Beloit Road around the Hale to about Forest Homes, where you're going to see those delays. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight. Chance of snow, mostly cloudy and breezy, a low of 15. Tomorrow, scattered snow showers and windy, minor accumulation, a high of 22. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Brewers mini ticket plans for the 2026 season are available now with 6-game, 12-game, and build-your-own plan options. You can pick or build the best plan for your schedule, whether you're gearing up for tailgates under the sun, the thrill of the home runs, or the eruptions of walk-off wins. Brewers mini plans have you covered for the 2026 season with specially discounted ticket rates and more exclusive perks in each plan. Check out all the mini plan options available for 2026 now at brewers.com/ticket plans.
Grab the dial and crank it up, baby, because Potawatomi Casino Hotel Milwaukee is spinning its Winning Hits collection. Over the next 3 months, you could win a share of over $1 million in prizes. On top of thousands in cash and reward play, you could win one of 3 new Ford vehicles in the grand finale drawings on March 27th. Just play with your rewards card to earn entries. Press play on the Winning Hits collection, only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
Your New Year routine just got a major refresh thanks to Carbless. Staying mindful, Carbless has 0 sugar and 0 carbs. Watching calories? We've got you covered. Still want something bold and delicious? Well, that's our specialty at Carbless. Whether you're out celebrating or settling into post-holiday goals, Carbless keeps things light, fun, and completely guilt-free. Start your 2026 with flavor and no compromise. Celebrate the new year with bold flavor, 0 guilt, and a drink that keeps things light. Happy New Year from Carbless. Let's make your new year feel flawless.
4 years. That's enough time to earn a college degree, to serve a full term as a president, to train for something big and become someone new.
You bet, and get 0% interest for 4 years at Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin, so you can invest in your home and in life's biggest moments. With exclusive features and customizations, Pella offers the highest quality products at a price you can afford.
Aim high when setting your New Year's resolution and imagine what you can do in 4 years when you finance your home project with Pella. Visit PellaWI.com today.
You like saving money, right? We all do. That's why Allstate just lowered the price of car insurance. Not, but wait, there's a catch. Lower. Actually lower. So if you're shopping around or just want to see how much you could save, check Allstate first for a new lower auto rate that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. Not available in every state. Only applicable for new auto insurance business. Rates will vary by several factors, including how you purchase the policy. Potential savings vary. Allstate North American Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Staples presents That Was Easy.
This year, it was important for my business to start strong.
Starting weak is not recommended.
But first, I needed a lot of stuff for the office.
Sounds like a shopping spree.
I just went to Staples. They have great prices on everything, like ink, toner, printers, paper, and chairs. And now you can get up to 30% off select HP printers.
printers.
Up to 30% off HP printers. Am I on a hidden camera show?
No.
Well then, let's go Staples.
That was easy.
Shop Staples in-store, online, or on the app. Ends 131. Select models only.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Kyle, Brust, and Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin. Essentially, do you want to re-legislate?
Oh, wow. That word again.
Or revisit what the hell is going on 1265? Because we're going to continue to do that. But I've really enjoyed this break. And I want to get to playoffs, props, and preview because Alex Strofe has put together a special edition for all of us as we head into divisional round weekend across the NFL.
I'm going to ask you to
Place a little wager for me.
Here comes Parsons and he gets home. Goes to the end zone. It is a one-handed grab by Matthew Gold. Intercepted, taken away by Xavier McKinney.
This is the Green Bay Props and Preview.
Ooh, that's my dog.
And Dog of the Game. Presented by Sit Mean Sit Dog Training in Waukesha. Schedule your free consultation today. Visit sitmeansitwaukesha.com.
Actually, we're going to get to that a little bit later. Time now for a special edition.
Alex Strofe has ran 200,000 simulations of every game in the divisional weekend.
Time for a special edition playoff props and preview. Packers are out, but we still like football around here, as far as I understand. Even though Brad has nobody to root for anymore because he went 0 for 3 on the teams he roots for last week.
Heartbreaking. I was a happy camper. I couldn't have been more happy Saturday morning. I was wondering why I watched football.
The first time since before I was born that the Packers, Panthers, and Jags all made the playoffs.
And they all dialed it up. A heartbreaking defeat.
All right, let's start here. We'll start.
Dang, you were youngin'. I feel like they made the playoffs all together in the 90s with Mark Brunell.
96.
I don't know who the quarterback of the Panthers was.
I was born in 98.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Steve Berline, maybe?
Okay. Because the Packers played the Panthers to go to the
All right, that's enough.
Super Bowl.
Yes.
That's it. Okay, enough re-legislating the 1996
Cold
NFL
game
playoffs.
that year, too.
Brad,
Cold game.
Shut up.
Wow. You going to let them disrespect
Frozen
you like
tundra.
that?
That's why they got it. I literally remember that
Guys,
game.
we have wasted so much time. Could you let Strofe do the
Who
segment?
said when Kyle Wallace opened his mouth, ain't no wasted time. When Bradley Norman opened his mouth, no wasted time. Maybe when you, Ben Brust, open up your mouth, it's wasted time and wasted space. Not us. Don't do us like that.
Yes.
I've
been waiting for Feisty Kyle.
Oh,
yes, I broke him.
He's kinky in that way. Yuck. Oh, gosh.
I remember thinking, wow, the Packers only need to beat the Panthers. They go to the Super Bowl.
Easy money.
Easy money. No,
how many times are you going to say easy money and it backfire on you?
It didn't backfire that year.
Easy money. I also remember Kevin Green, who was a Panther at the time, and he was saying, ooh, frozen tundra, this and that. The Packers went, spanked him down the field. Kevin Green playing a role in another Packers Super Bowl in 2010. Crazy the way that works, isn't it?
Everyone loves a wow, that's crazy segment.
Wow, that's crazy.
It's time.
You know what else is crazy? A rivalry as old as time. Packers-Bears. Devontae Adams said this week on the Kay Adams Show, shout out to her, once a Packer, always a Packer.
Thanks for that shout out to Kay.
Yeah, she deserves it. She does really good work. Devontae Adams versus the Bears. 53.5 receiving yards, over under.
Oh, I'm going to go under.
I didn't like that at all.
It's going to be cold.
Yeah, I'm going to when they drive the ball down the field, it's going to be through Puka Nacua.
Yeah.
I think Devontae will continue to be a great red zone target for them. I'll go with 5 catches, 45 yards, and a tutty.
Yeah, I think he's more possession-centric. Get to the sticks, get that catch, red zone. I don't see him as driving the ball down the field. I'm not even sure how much you're going to be doing that in general, even with Puka, because it's going to be so windy and cold. Now, the Bears
you can throw short passes to Puka, and he makes
Yes,
12, 20 yards out of it sometimes.
Those DBs suck. Somehow, I guess the pass rush saved him in the second half last week because our offensive line was boo-boo and trash. But no, yes, Devontae Adams is going to cook on Saturday because he's trying to get revenge for the Packers. So, yes, Devontae Adams will get over 58.5, 53, whatever it is. He in 60. He had 72 last week.
It just is sad, though, when talking about, like, watching Aaron Rodgers last game, the sack fumble for a scoop and score, the pick six for 2 turnovers that led to touchdowns. Now, Devontae still has some of the tank, obviously. But it's just, we watched him in his prime, and he, in 2020, was the best receiver in the NFL.
That Rodgers-Adams connection was beauty in motion.
And now, just like his get off of the line when he catches it in the intermediate, you see him turn up the field, and he gets like caught up to him. Just like, no.
Real quick,
hate Father Time.
Beauty in motion. Is that like a runway walking down the model? Or model walking down the runway, rather? Or were you looking for poetry in motion?
I think the real term is poetry in motion.
Yeah. Is that what you're looking for there?
I think model in motion
I wanted
works.
Beauty, because it was a thing of beauty.
It was,
but it wasn't stagnant. It was moving, motion, dynamic.
Your brain isn't stagnant.
He's fantastic. Devontae Adams led the league in touchdowns this year.
You've had a good week.
He still got some left.
With all red zone
Over
targets.
under.
It don't matter. 14 TD.
Over under 1.0 seconds. The Sean McVay, Ben Johnson postgame handshake.
Oh.
Under.
Is it another blow by?
I think
it's under. It's under.
Well, I'm trying to play out both scenarios. If Ben Johnson wins,
he's running past him. He's running past him because he's going to try.
If McVay wins, he'll want to look him in the eye and give him the you ain't all that guy.
Put it there.
I could see McVay doing the whole like
hold on to his arm,
holds it in tight like an intimidating dad of a girlfriend you're about to take on a date.
And by the way, I know Ben Johnson took off his shirt. I got McVay in a fight against Ben Johnson all day.
Yeah.
I'm taking McVay.
Scrappy.
I'm taking McVay's, but I think it depends on who wins. So I'm going to go over because I definitely think McVay's going to do what Brad said. He's going to say, yep, got your ass.
Who's your daddy?
Yeah.
Joe Zaddy.
Oh, stop. Over under 9.5 points.
Look at you.
Over under.
I still don't know what that means, but
shut up. God, you're getting on my nerves.
See, it's not just me.
9.5 points scored by the Bears in the fourth quarter.
Oh,
that's a good one.
You know what? Listen, the Rams defense ain't a sorry ass defense like our defense became. So no, I'm gonna go with under.
I'm gonna go with under as well. I think their luck runs up. I think the Rams will get some pressure on Caleb Williams. They can actually defend to some degree. Give me the under. 10's a lot of points in one quarter.
I'm going to go with under. I just think with the weather and the Rams pass rush, like, I know Caleb does his best work outside the pocket, but the Rams pass rushes, all of them are based off of speed.
Yeah, top 10.
They have guys who get after and stay after. They don't have like number 52s that we have that we watch give up once he knows it's out of reach.
Okay, rapid fire time.
Okay,
who wins the game, Rams or Bears?
Rams.
It's really uncomfortable because of the weather, but I think the Rams find a way.
Wow, unanimous. I agree. All right, let's go to the first game of the weekend. It's Bills at Broncos. One prop and then game pick. That's what we're going to do for the rest of the games here. The one prop I have is Josh Allen, 36.5 rushing yards. Over or under?
Over.
If they're going to win, he's got to be Superman. He knows it.
Yeah. That defensive line or those outside linebackers get after him, but he's going to have to run and pick up yards with his legs to keep the chains moving.
I think the Broncos struggle with their week off. I think they're young and experienced. Peyton, it's been there before, but these players haven't. I think the week off hurts them. I think the Bills win.
Oh, well, you know what? They are going
Kyle.
to Denver. They're going to that altitude. That defense for them can't stop the run, as in the Buffalo Bills defense. I see Bo Nix using his legs, R.J. Harvey using his legs as the running back, and I see the defense of the Broncos rising to the occasion. And, of course, I'm going with Lil Cuz team. Go Jordan. Go Broncos.
No different like when Kyle picks the Packers.
Yeah, this is personal.
I know.
Yeah, go Pack, go, but go Broncos, go.
I just think the Bills aren't as good as they've been in past playoffs, but Josh Allen versus Bo Nix, I'm going to trust Josh Allen in a big game here.
They need payback. They got they got clapped last year against the Bills. Clapped. So they got to get their lick back this year. They taking them to Mile High. Go Broncos, go. It's very different when you actually care about a team.
This rapid fire is not being rapid fiery enough. Let's move on. Seattle, San Francisco is the night game tomorrow. It is in Seattle. The prop, Jackson Smith-Njigba, the best receiver in football this year. Listen to this line.
What, 97.5?
Really close, 94.5 yards. Receiving only by JSN, over under.
Well, they contained him last time they played very well. I don't see that happening again. I think that he gets back to form. Seattle wins. The injuries catch up with 49ers finally.
I'm going over as well. That San Francisco defense is susceptible to being beat on the pass.
Caleb Williams can put up 35.
I'm gonna go under, and I also just think I won't take the money line. I am going to pick the Niners to win. I'm not confident to bet that, but if you're telling me I get Kyle Shanahan and Brock Purdy, who I think is playing really well, versus Sam Darnold. I know the defense in Seattle is great. They played recently. It's a week to week. Like, you're telling me Shanahan in a playoff game right now against Sam Darnold, and then Robert Saleh. I know their defense is banged up. Like, they brought it good enough for the last week, and it's Sam Darnold. So give me the Niners to win outright here.
Last game of the weekend is Houston at New England. No Nico Collins for the Texans. He's already
official?
been ruled out. Yeah,
I know he was in protocol still today.
As of today. So let's look at the MVP candidate. Drake May, Patriots quarterback, in his playoff debut, 216.5 passing yards.
I got the under on that. That Texans defense is so good, but I don't think he's going to need it. I think the rushing game is going to be able to do the trick, and I think that the defense of the Patriots are going to keep it low scoring. Give me the Patriots, but give me the under for Drake May.
Yeah, our producer obviously is checked out. He just said that the debut for Drake May
in the playoffs.
Yeah. How was that?
He played last week. Divisional round weekend debut.
Yeah, a little bit different. Drake May is so good.
Next week will be the NFC Championship game.
Yeah.
Debut.
I'm going,
he's in the AFC, so no, it won't be.
I'm going. Jeez. I'm going over with Drake, man. He's that dang good.
I got the Patriots. I talked about this one with Josh DiMaggio on the weekly wager.
Yeah, you're looking forward to Patriots-Rams next week?
Okay, you got me there. I deserve that one. I just think that C.J. Stroud, Woody Marks, and Jaden Higgins isn't enough. The Patriots defense is good. And I know the Texans is a very, I love how violent and vicious they are. Give me the Patriots. What are you whispering there?
Rapid fire.
What do you not know about rapid fire?
Wait,
not a lot, clearly.
Were we even picking a game in that?
Yes, it was a prop and pick the game, dude.
Yeah, Kyle missed picking the game. All of them.
Texas.
What about Niners Seahawks? You didn't pick that one either.
I'm going with Seahawks.
Okay, there we go. All right, rapid fire. Dog of the weekend.
Don't think this one through too much, folks. It's going to be Josh Allen in 14 playoff games. I want you to listen to this. In NFL postseason history, first total yards per game, first in touchdown to turnover ratio, and third in total TDs per game. Josh Allen, historic Hall of Fame elite in the playoffs. It's going to continue against the Denver Broncos. Sorry, Kyle.
That's garbage. I'm going the opposite direction. I'm going with Nick Benito. Probably you guys haven't heard of him, but he's one of the best.
What are you talking about? We watched the Packers.
Kyle Brust.
Everyone knows who Nick Benito is.
KBN Nation probably doesn't know.
It's like when I say, have you ever heard of the game of tag?
No, KBN Nation probably never heard of Nick Benito.
We talked about Nick Benito because the offensive line and Zach Tom and all that.
We spent the week on Benito.
Okay. All right. Anyways, Nick Benito, he's going to cook.
800-990-3776. Tell us if you haven't heard of Nick Benito.
Well, he's going to cook on Saturday night. Saturday night. So afternoon, Saturday afternoon. He's going to cook on Saturday afternoon. I'm going with Nick Benito to be that dog of the game to take down Josh Allen.
Puka's going to destroy the Bears secondary. Give me Puka.
Oh, I like that one.
That's a good one.
I like that one.
That was brought to you by Sit Means Sit. A little extra playoff props and preview there. We'll wrap up the ESPN Wisconsin portion, get to the 4-1 hour at 4 next.
Easy for you to say.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
These hands are not made for fixing anything in a house. I'll make a phone call, and I'm cheap, but I ain't that cheap. I got my guys. Got my handyman. Shout out to Chris. Under the table.
Just like that. Dude's getting audited now.
Yeah.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. On this show, it's always football season.
How can their roster building technique be a little more beneficial to them handling the highs and lows of games and of seasons?
Wilde and Tausch, presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
I'm not saying we need a bunch of 11th year veterans, but I do think that there is an immaturity to how this team handles themselves.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
New year, new ride. Start 2026 in style at Cunis. Bring in the savings with amazing offers on all cars, trucks, and SUVs at your nearby Milwaukee Metro Cunis dealerships in Oak Creek, Greenfield, and Oak Chevrolet on West Metro Auto Mall. Trade in the old and drive into the new with huge incentives and rebates on all new in-stock cars, trucks, and SUVs from Chevrolet, GMC, and Buick. Better tech, better safety, better payments. Plus, we have pre-owned payments for every budget and over 2,500 pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs to choose from group-wide. And don't miss this month's service specials on brakes, tires, and oil changes.
I'm Scott Kunis, COO of Kunis Auto Group. We would like to invite you to take advantage of these great monthly specials. And remember that your vehicle will be covered by our exclusive no-fear lifetime powertrain warranty, included with new and qualified pre-owned purchases. Call or stop in today for your VIP appointment.
New year, new ride. Start your search online at shopkunis.com.
Wisconsin Indoor Golf Center is teeing off the new year with another can't-miss tournament and 1,000 in cash prizes up for grabs. Hey, ESPN Milwaukee, this is Gary Ellison, inviting you to a two-man scramble at the legendary Kapalua Plantation Course, all played on Wisconsin Indoor Golf Center state-of-the-art simulators. Sign up now at wisconsinindoorgolfcenter.com. It's just $120 per team, and you must get your round in by January 31st. Your chance to take on Kapalua Plantation Course starts today.
An ESPN Radio Extra Point with Ian Fitzsimmons.
This is why this is going to be one of the more coveted jobs, and right there with Baltimore because of the Rooney family and the way they supported Coach. Bill Cowher went from a Super Bowl or an AFC Championship game to, and I'm going off the top of my head here, to 6-10 and like 7-9, and Steeler fans, the Yinzers were going crazy. Get rid of him. Get him out of here. What does the Rooney family do? No, we're good. You know what happens the following year? AFC Championship. You know what happens the following year? Super Bowl. That's what patience, which is the ultimate virtue, gets you when you have an ownership like the Pittsburgh Steelers. There's nobody better. So Mike Tomlin had a heck of a run without a quarterback since Ben R. So you're still making the playoffs with a hodgepodge offensive line, no quarterback, riding that defense, and still finding a way to get to the playoffs every single year. That's pretty much remarkable.
Texting enrolls you into recurring automated text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
Man, I love seeing the old gang at these reunions. Did you see Brian? He's in better shape than he was 25 years ago. How is that even possible?
Yep, I ran into him a few weeks ago and had to ask. He told me he started taking Nugenix Total T2.
The testosterone booster?
Yeah, but it's way more than that now. It also skyrockets your nitric oxide in as little as 3 hours. I started taking it right away, and I'm already seeing results.
I was wondering what you were doing. You seriously crushed me in that pickup game last week.
Yep, after 40, energy, strength, drive, it all starts going downhill. But with T2, I feel like my old self again. Stronger, leaner, and my energy is way up. My wife even noticed a difference. They're giving out complimentary bottles right now. Just send them a text.
Text ROCK to 321-321 for your complimentary bottle of new Nugenix Total T2. Text now and you'll also get a free bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our most powerful fat incinerator. That's ROCK to 321-321. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. Product not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
January 20th is upon us soon. That means Kyle, Brust, and Nortman will be broadcasting live from the University Bookstore as a part of IKEA's partnership with UW-Madison. A new pickup point for IKEA, and that's at the University Bookstore. Can't wait to be there on Tuesday. Again, if you're a family member, IKEA family member, you order something and you're a family member, it's free delivery to the new pickup point at UW-Madison. We'll see you there at IKEA on Tuesday. Anyone got any predictions
But can I just say, during the break, you were ranting and raving about something, and you got to the point where nobody was listening to you, and you just stopped. But like you were just going, Brad wasn't paying.
I was
any
in the room
attention,
with him. Yes,
but you were looking at your phone.
Yes, he was.
Strofe was looking at his phone. I was talking to Madison Hayes 24 on Instagram as well, and you were just going and going and going. And
Yeah,
going.
I had to get off my chest.
And I walk in, and he says, "Can you believe that?"
Kyle at one point goes, Strofe, he's talking to you. You're not listening.
And you know how much Strofe wants to kiss up to you. Strofe's like, I don't care.
Again, he's on the way to happy hour in about an hour.
He really is.
No happy hour today.
Oh, wow.
Straight
Oh, his lady's back in town.
Got to go to the airport and park the car and pick her up.
Happy hour.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Wow, this kid, man.
Are you picking her up from the airport?
No, I can't because we're on the air for another hour. She just
How's she getting home?
You're not going to greet her at the.
Wow.
It's the first time she's ever gone on a trip while we've been together, and I am not in the
You
airport
said
waiting.
for the rest of your life you will always be there.
Yeah, I didn't want to take a personal day just to pick her up from the airport.
You could only worked a certain time.
You missed half a show for Doug Gottlieb. And you're not willing to miss half a show for
best coach in the Horizon League.
Cool.
I mean, they are.
They're in first place?
Yeah.
They're in first place.
Exactly. Everyone, look how much everyone knows so much about the time that you took to interview
Giving
Greg
up that
or
radio
Doug.
gig really helped his focus, huh?
Apparently.
Wow.
It was his birthday yesterday, too, and they won on the road.
How
Did you wish him
know
happy
all
birthday
this?
on
I did.
Facebook?
I did.
I know you're a big Facebook guy.
You wished him happy birthday on Facebook?
Yeah. He wished me happy birthday on Facebook, too.
You alive, for real?
I'm dead serious.
Yes, I watch it every
What a
time. It's so
world.
funny.
Doug Gottlieb and Alex Stroh for
You watch
exchanging
what every
birthday
time?
pleasantries.
It popped up on my feed that you guys have been trading happy birthday messages.
For the last 2 years, yeah. For the last couple of years.
I thought that wasn't a thing anymore.
They're not
People
in
still
first
do that.
place.
People
they
still
half
write
came out
happy
then?
birthday on pages.
Half came out?
They're 6-2. Yeah, they're a game behind.
Oh, the other team must have won last night. Second place, Gottlieb.
Wow, that's actually quite the turnaround.
You haven't gone up to the Resch Center to support your Facebook birthday
They only play 4
buddy?
games at the Rush Center this year. They're mostly Crest Event Center these days.
On campus.
And I have, yeah. I've been to one game.
Wow, he hooked you up?
No.
Oh, well.
He
Don't
didn't
tell
hook
him,
me
don't
up.
wish
Somebody else
You should ask him.
Yeah, if a guy's wishing me happy birthday, I definitely don't feel bad asking for some courtside seats.
That's true. I
mean, you
could.
did the puff piece for him. You should thank you.
You
really
thought it
did.
was a puff piece?
Yeah,
of course.
Dude, it's a fluff piece.
Well, let's be honest. None of
Oh,
us
very
listened.
good answer, Coach.
That's not what I said.
None of us listened to it.
Yeah, you didn't watch it. What are you talking about?
Oh, watch. That's right. It was a video.
I didn't watch any of them. I'm sorry, Stroh.
So you hate college
Did you?
basketball?
Did you watch any of them?
Of course, I dug into a little bit to see how soft the
I
journalism
did
was.
there. I dug into him.
It was watching how it spiked.
I
dug into him.
I didn't have the time to watch.
Nice.
But it looked good. The production, whoever did the video
It
recording,
did,
did a
it
really good
did.
job.
Addison Hayes 24 on Instagram.
Yeah, that was the
Great
best.
Yeah,
part.
that's right. We took 2 people out of the office for something that our own teammates didn't watch. Good job, guys. Way to go. Way to support Strofe.
I just got a lot going on.
Me too, man. I got so much other stuff to do than watch a video of Strofe talking to a coach.
I'm sure
at
you
the
did great,
Horizon
though.
League.
I believe in you.
You called it a puff piece.
You're wishing each other
It's a
happy
fluff piece,
birthday
by the
on
way, is what we're
Facebook.
looking for.
It can't possibly be objective.
I'm a journalist, Brad.
Journalists don't have personal relationships like
can't-
that. Otherwise, you
you've
become
ruined-
biased in
you've
your
lost all
opinions.
credibility.
Brother, hold on a minute. Ben Brust, who attempted to be a journalist last year, is going to Alumni Day tomorrow for Wisconsin basketball.
You're saying how can he
a little
be?
different when you have blood, sweat, and tears. See, the
Ben
difference
Brust-
is I'm not a journalist.
No, you literally are the only person that's ever gone on this program and claimed to be a journalist.
Well, that was a bit.
Oh, why's that?
Yeah, it
You
wouldn't
thought
have been a bit if I was right.
Packers, Steelers, Ireland.
If the Packers and Steelers did play in Ireland, I would have changed
there
in my
another-
Twitter bio
Yeah, who we got?
journalist.
Is there another Ireland game next year?
I can't tell you yet.
Well, yes, you can. We would know.
Well, I have to go to my sources and double check
No.
them this time if there is a game.
That's what I'm saying. If there's a game in Ireland, can you actually report the opponents again?
I think I may be able to.
I think you should run it back. Redemption tour.
Ooh,
Redemption journalism tour.
Yeah.
Won't be an Aaron Rodgers problem this
I
time
didn't
around.
enjoy this segment.
I did.
I think we all did except you. We're back on 94.5 ESPN, YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee, and the ESPN Wisconsin app. We'll revisit Rob Domofsky's comments on Wilde and Tausch. We'll get a prediction from all of you on when there'll be
on.
any type of information coming out of 1265.
Michael just texted in Strofe and Gottlieb, long-lost brothers. They have the same beak.
Oh my
Dang,
God.
pointy
That
nose,
was just
boy.
uncalled for.
2 minutes.
Southbound on 43, backing up from about Locust all the way down past North, and then back on the brakes just before Fond du Lac Avenue all the way down through the Marquette to over the high-rise bridge. Westbound 94 slowing from 27th Street to Mitchell Boulevard. Eastbound is backing up before 84th Street all the way to Hawley Road. We've also got delays along southbound 894 starting at about Oklahoma Avenue down and around the Hale interchange past Forest Home. Westbound is slow between 27th and Loomis. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight, chances light snow, mostly cloudy and breezy, a low of 15. Tomorrow, scattered snow showers, windy, minor accumulation, a high of 22. Weather's brought to you by Wisconsin Indoor Golf Center in Waukesha. Another two-man scramble tournament is underway. Play the Kapalua Plantation course for a shot at cash prizes. Must play by January 31st. Sign up now at wisconsinindoorgolfcenter.com. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
4 years. That's enough time to earn a college degree, to serve a full term as a president, to train for something big and become someone new.
You bet, and get 0% interest for 4 years at Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin, so you can invest in your home and in life's biggest moments. With exclusive features and customizations, Pella offers the highest quality products at a price you can afford.
Aim high when setting your New Year's resolution and imagine what you can do in 4 years when you finance your home project with Pella. Visit PellaWI.com today.
Tired of waking up exhausted? That dad bod weighing you down? Let's get you back to the old you. If your energy, focus, and drive aren't what they used to be, your hormones could be out of balance. At Mentality, we'll dig into what's really going on, then build a personalized, science-backed plan using hormone therapy and peptide treatments to get your brain and your body back on track. So stop telling yourself you're just getting older. Book your appointment now at lowtusa.com. Right now, all new patient labs are covered in your treatment plan. That's a savings of $250. Go to lowtusa.com.
Tune in to KBN every day at 2 o'clock. 94.5 ESPN is WKTI and WKTI HD, Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and streaming live at ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube. The 414 Hour on KBN is brought to you by Siding Unlimited. Siding Unlimited is Wisconsin's leader in Pella window installation. Looking for new windows, siding, roof, and doors? Visit them at sidingunlimited.com.
It's the 414 Hour at Boat on KBN.
They all mad because I got the Torilo. Torilo.
Torilo. Torilo. Torilo. This hits. Powerful. You gonna say anything?
Tori's letting it play out.
If you ain't know, she got a
Come on, cha-cha with me. Do the sauce.
Hey, Strofe, do your cha-cha with him.
Take you.
Strofe, you got it.
Look at him go, Tori. Look at him go.
How would you grade that, Tori Love? How would you grade that?
1 out of 10. It looks like the Running Man.
Hey, it'll go live. Put them in a party. Everybody start following. Hey.
Torilo.
All right.
Did you go into hiding after the Packers-Bears game?
You know what? I had to come in and do my show, and the Chicago Bears fan interrupt my program and came right in with the flag.
Oh, wow. In your studio?
Yeah, right in the studio.
Oh, my goodness.
Somebody let him in.
Some
traitor let him in.
Yeah, they let him come right in.
No respect. No respect.
Wait, we let a
for Tori
random
Love.
person in the building?
I had to absorb all of the Bear energy. I had to spray the Lysol after he left. I had to spray it down.
It is gross. That was a grotesque way for us to lose that game.
I'll tell you this.
Unbelievable.
I had enough time now to just
digest it.
At first, I couldn't even speak on it because I was just in shock.
Dude,
I was celebrating 21-3. I was geeked up, and all of a sudden I looked up and I saw a couple drives that didn't go through, and I was like, okay.
You can kind of feel the momentum.
You can kind of feel the momentum shift. And I think right now I'm thinking I'm kind of in the space where I'm just kind of just now getting over that loss.
Well, it's going to take some time, though.
It does. It's still
especially to the Bears.
Well, actually, when this weekend comes during the games, I'm gonna wish that the Packers was playing. But at the end of the day, when you hear all the talks about Matt LaFleur now, they moved on to see what his contract looked like. What is the future for the Packers? They're already talking about that. So, like I said, at the end of the day, I'm disappointed.
Have you lost faith in Matt LaFleur based off how he's been losing games in the playoffs and in the regular season, what you've seen from him over 7 years?
I think that right now, when I look at Matt LaFleur, I'm wondering, can we do better?
Oh, no. You're at that point.
Kicking around the corner, Torrey.
Can we do better? I said this on my show. I said, remember Lindy Infante?
Huh?
No, we don't.
Coach Lindy Infante.
We none of us were born in
but what I'm saying is he was a nice guy. He was a nice Packer coach, but then Mike Holmgren came in with the motorcycle.
Wow. Calling Matt LaFleur Lindy Infante.
No, what I'm saying is he was a cool guy. He was a nice coach, but then I like when Mike Holmgren came in with the motorcycle. And he had that attitude, and he was the one that could take Brett Favre to the next level. And when you look at passion, I didn't see the passion after the game. I didn't see.
Are you
nobody
suggesting
upset.
that the American Family Dream Drive go from bicycles with kids to kids on the back of motorcycles with all the players and coaches?
What I'm saying is they got Holmgren way though now. So I mean they got to come through Holmgren way. But what I'm saying is. I didn't see the passion. After you lose a big game like that, I didn't see man, we lost.
They were stunned, Torrey. But I guess
I'm talking about
without a stun.
I need passion. When I used to lose a high school football game, I used to be upset. Tears used to come out of my eyes.
No, you weren't crying.
No,
I lost a lot of games.
He's an emotional guy.
Where are your emotions? Don't bother them,
You didn't cry after the game.
Tears used
I
to come
cry after my last game.
He's in touch with his emotions.
Have you ever cried after a basketball game, a tough game?
Yeah, but I played for the
pretty
team.
Famous picture.
Yeah, I'm talking about you just feel. What happened? What is that?
There's a famous picture of him crying with Sam Decker, correct?
Oh wow.
Yes.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is that's passion.
Well, they lost in the semifinals to go.
They lost to the
finals.
Bears in the playoffs. I mean, what I'm saying is, I don't.
Giannis was crying on the bench after they got booed.
Back in the day, you had passion. When you knew you lost a big game, you just didn't walk off and shake people's hands and just, okay, we're going to try again next year.
I think they were just stunned, but I guess
even if you stunned, you played high school football.
I did. I only cried once.
Okay, see, but
this guy.
Okay, what I'm saying is,
never forget.
It wasn't like a cry. It was like I don't like this feeling. I want to do better. So I don't see that type of energy.
So are you saying you would move on from Matt LaFleur, or you want him to come back?
No, what I'm saying about Matt LaFleur, I'm looking around and see, even if we move on from Matt LaFleur, is there better out there?
If you already thinking this is better out there, the relationship's over.
Yeah, but
it's over.
What
You
I'm
already
saying
got
is,
wandering eyes.
It's just
you can take a look in about 5 seconds on the TVs, and you'll be able to see a crying Ben Brust.
Let me see this. But I can understand the passion.
Powerful.
It's powerful.
It means something.
It does mean something.
If it was
Benjamin.
I would hope
that means you have a love for the game.
No, it means that
I knew I wasn't going to the NBA and I lost my opportunity for glory.
I mean, let's be honest. The way they lost that game, hell, I almost cried. I was in disbelief. I was more stunned in that loss than I was the Packers loss. It was just the Harrison twins that hit the three, and then there it is.
Wow. Well, like I said, I just wish I seen more passion from the Packers players.
So I'm glad you brought up passion, because a lot of the conversation about LaFleur goes to culture. And if you've been somewhere for 7 years, can you rebuild a culture?
They tried. I think when they bought Micah in, I think
you said bought Micah in. It's kind of they brought him, so it works.
Yeah, I think that when they brought Micah in, somebody was there that could spiritually lead the Packers with a lot of aggression, and show it by action. So I think once you lost Micah, who steps up and say, okay, we're gonna help keep the intensity.
But that answer right there says that the culture setter, the tone setter, is not Matt LaFleur. You're relying on another player, and then you're always at risk. Like when this happens, that Micah Parsons got hurt. You're always at risk for that to get snatched away.
Well, the Packers probably didn't have enough dogs on the field that were ready to be those dudes that Matt LaFleur could, or Jeff Hafley could inspire them to go and ball out. And the problem is, within the Packers front seven, Micah Parsons was really the only dude. We thought Edgerrin Cooper could have been that, but he didn't emerge this year, probably because of the way that they were scheming up in the pass rush they had with rushing 4. Quay Walker just hasn't been that guy. So when you don't have a guy in that front seven, you don't have a corner who can lock up somebody else's guy, wag that finger, say not today, you're missing on that. Xavier McKinney and Evan Williams, they're both really good guys, but when you're playing safety, there's only so much that you can do.
All I'm saying is I think we lack passion in this last game. And you can look at Caleb and say he doesn't lack the passion. You can see clips of him.
Oh, so you liked him pouting?
No, what I'm saying is I like to see him inspiring his team. Like,
you think Jordan does that enough?
I think he just sits down and try to see where he can improve. I think he gets – it seems like when you see flashes of Jordan Love, he's sitting on the bench and he's looking at, whatever play, his next play. He's calm.
He's always cool, calm,
and collective.
But you think he should be more outspoken?
I think you want
not Aaron Rodgers.
Like you want somebody that's a vocal leader that says – we can come back. We can do this. It's mental. The game is mental.
Yeah, there's a lot of mental part to it. Yeah,
the game is more mental than physical. So you need somebody on that field. I call it the spiritual leader. You need somebody to make sure that your psychological is at the war level that it needs to be on the computer.
And this is why, again, people can call it excuses all they want, but these are also facts. And the fact of the matter is, going into the season, there were 2 dudes on the offensive side of football that we thought would be the dogs and the leaders. One was Josh Jacobs, who was hampered throughout the season, and the other one was Tucker Kraft. You take away Tucker Kraft, you lose one of your spiritual leaders.
Especially on offense.
Micah Parsons comes in. I don't know how big of a voice Micah had throughout the season because he came in so late, but his play on the field, chasing the quarterback, getting the sack, that could get guys hyped up and give you momentum.
I call it the Reggie White effect.
They were missing that.
Do you call it
season.
that?
Yeah, because you got a guy on the line that can grab something at any time.
But the fact that
grab a sack.
The fact that the Packers were up in that game and up several other games where they had 90+% chance to win throughout other times in the regular season, and even going back to previous postseason games, that says that they don't have and they let teams come back. They don't have the culture of like putting the foot to the throat and ending a team. They just don't.
Right.
And I think that is from Matt LaFleur. They don't keep the pedal to the metal. He changes how he coaches when he's up big, and there's just that lack of rolling downhill and being a bully.
He tried to throw the ball out in the second half, and as Jason Wilde mentioned earlier in this week, is that they threw the ball more than they ran the ball in the second half. It's just the offensive line was putrid. The offensive line couldn't pick up the pressure. They couldn't pick up the blitz. Jordan Love didn't have enough time to throw the ball downfield. They couldn't run the ball. So, yes, does he coach different? Sometimes we've seen it, but I don't think he tried to take the pedal off the gas. I think his team just wasn't executing in the second half.
Pedal off the gas.
I'll say this. If McMahon
foot off the pedal
makes his field goals, we probably wouldn't be having these
conversations.
But I'm just going to throw that.
What you mean?
I'm just going to slightly.
There's no thing.
That is a fact. That's why I said.
I'm just going to throw that in there.
They should have made.
We may not even have
You're
this.
Not wrong.
We may not be talking about this.
Torrey, you have walked from Chicago to Milwaukee. They should have made him walk from Chicago to
they should have made him walk back.
Should have. Torrey did it before. He can do it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
That is true. He did a walk for violence.
Yeah.
What was that walk like?
Oh, my feet.
How long
did it take you?
I paid for it.
You walked from Milwaukee to Chicago. How long did it take you?
4 days.
4 days?
Wait.
4 days, yes.
Milwaukee to Chicago. I thought you went further.
I went from Milwaukee to Washington, D.C. too.
Come on.
On foot.
On foot, yes.
Yep.
How
Got
long did
shot
that
at
take
and
you?
everything.
Don't look.
Seriously?
Oh yeah.
When I think about it, my feet.
You just racist
my
places
feet
down.
thrive.
How many miles per day were you knocking out?
I think it was an average of. We were trying to walk an average of 27 to 30 miles.
That's unbelievable. That's incredible.
Brad couldn't even take a scooter 3 miles from his house to drop off his car.
Couldn't do it and won't do it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I had to drop off the car at the shop, and it's 3 miles away. So I was like, how should I get home?
A good cause for Brad Nortman.
Yeah. Convenience.
But he is retired now, so he don't have to go through all of the.
That's true.
He's not retired. He has a job.
I do have a full-time, but I'm retired from one career onto another.
Right.
What does that have to do with him dropping stuff off in a scooter?
I don't know.
Yeah, retired.
I'm just trying to help him out. Hey.
Torrey, if I said your ed policy You can either extend, trade, or fire him. Right now, what do you do?
I plead the fifth dimension.
Whoa, no.
You will never be invited back unless you give an opinion.
Well, see, this is why I want to say this. I think that Matt LaFleur is a nice guy.
Oh, you want to fire him?
Wow. But what I'm saying is,
let him give his opinion.
What is better? Do we get Mike Tomlin? I mean, look at what's available.
So you're trading. Mike Tomlin want to play?
Trading. Hold on. Can we get a better coach? That's all.
Wait, time out. I like Mike Tomlin too if Matt LaFleur leaves, but I'm not firing him for Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin ain't won a damn. He ain't won a playoff game in 7 years.
You can jump out of the pan into the fire with this situation. So do you give him another opportunity to kind of get it together?
Do you?
At this point, when I'm looking around, I give him another opportunity.
All right.
When I'm looking around the league, seeing what's available.
How long?
3 seasons. 3 more seasons.
Wow. You are locked in with Matt LaFleur.
You can have a 3-year extension, but if he doesn't do anything next year, he gone.
Right.
Thanks, Tori. Play us out, Strofe.
Tori, low.
I feel like I got pressured into that answer.
Well, you should. It's what we do.
I'm just messing with you.
This ain't the Tori Lowe Show. It's KBN.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN.
I said, baby, we got to do more sucking. And so I called the company. I said, listen, y'all put this thing in here. Y'all need to come on.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
It's a tough ride along southbound 43 right now from Keefe all the way down through the Marquette. Westbound 94 is backing up from about 20th Street all the way to Mitchell Boulevard. Eastbound's backed up from 92nd Street past 68th Street, almost to Hawley Road. And then we've got delays southbound 894 starting just before Lincoln all the way down and around the Hale to Forest Home. Traffic is brought to you by the Neal Group. John Neal and his team know how to minimize your taxes to keep more money in your pocket. Visit nealgroup.net to learn more. That's nealgroup.net. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight, chance for light snow, mostly cloudy and breezy, a low of 15. Tomorrow, scattered snow showers, windy, minor accumulation, a high of 22. Weather's brought to you by Safe Plow. When winter hits Wisconsin, Safe Plow keeps driveways and businesses clear with no-tolerance snow removal. They handle the blizzard so you can handle your business. Visit safeplow.com. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
All the antics.
The reason he's not running the ball real well this year is because his pants are way too high. You see him pull his pants up? Check it out.
All the action.
How do you have a delay a game after a timeout? How on God's green earth? It's almost like he's in over his head. You need better assistant coaches. I'm sorry.
The best of both worlds lives right here. Jen, Gabe, and Chewy. Weekday mornings from 7 to 9 on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube.
Rock a big win this January at Potawatomi Casino Hotel Milwaukee. Don't miss your chance to win a share of $60,000 in prizes every week. Just play with your rewards card for entries. Prize drawings on Thursdays. Plus, your January drawing entries all roll into an even bigger prize drawing in March. Rock on all month long, only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
Let's get the latest from Lambeau. This is your green and gold fix on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Tri-City National Bank. Tri-City National Bank offers a full suite of personal and business banking products at more than 25 convenient locations. Open your account today at the community bank that's Milwaukee's best bank. Learn more at tcnb.com.
As we continue to await official word on head coach Matt LaFleur's future in Green Bay, ESPN NFL Nation reporter Rob Domofsky joined Kyle, Brust, and Nortman and said he believes the team and LaFleur are getting closer and closer on a contract extension.
I think they're headed toward Matt LaFleur being the Packers coach in 2026 and perhaps beyond. I just think there's some details that still need to be worked out, but it seems like it is trending toward LaFleur staying as coach.
For continued coverage on all things LaFleur and the 2026 Packers, keep it locked right here on ESPN Wisconsin.
This has been your green and gold fix on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Tri-City National Bank, your hometown bank.
Concerned about fraud? Tri-City's got your back. Use debit card alerts. Help stop a card hack. You'll get notified when your card's being used so you can prevent your account from abuse. Tri-City National Bank, member FDIC.
Brewers mini ticket plans for the 2026 season are available now with 6-game, 12-game, and build-your-own plan options. You can pick or build the best plan for your schedule, whether you're gearing up for tailgates under the sun, the thrill of the home runs, or the eruptions of walk-off wins. Brewers mini plans have you covered for the 2026 season with specially discounted ticket rates and more exclusive perks in each plan. Check out all the mini plan options available for 2026 now at brewers.com/ticket plans.
At Saturn Lounge, we know if your marketing actually worked, you would know. Your website would perform. Your storytelling would inspire. Your campaigns would deliver leads that become sales. You wouldn't need a report to tell you. Visit SaturnLounge.com today. When marketing works, it shows.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Not take care of it. So with all the convenient locations that Tsunami Express has, you can find that clean and that convenient car wash over and over again. So if you want to take care of that car and be able to keep it clean all year round, become a member like me at Tsunami Express Car Wash.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Bradley Nortman, taking you to 5 o'clock, leading into the Homer Hour. Time now for pole position.
Everyone's got their opinions, but we just happen to think some are better than others. Let's hit the polls. This is Pole Position.
And I'm Alex Groth, who's not good enough for the introduction by Ben Brust. It's time now for Pole Position on KBN. ESPN Wisconsin shows have the questions. We have the answers.
How are the polls this week, buddy?
Depressing, buddy.
Oh, wow. Oh, because of the results. A lot of Matt LaFleur.
Yeah, let's do a first timer on, but maybe not the first time, but one of the first times on Pole Position from Kyle, Brust, and Nortman. Weekdays from 2 until 5 right here on ESPN Milwaukee.
Well, these polls must have been sorry for the first one.
If Brian Gutekunst wasn't in the silo system and didn't report to formerly Mark Murphy and currently Ed Policy, would he, yes or no, fire Matt LaFleur if he was actually in charge?
Worst poll of the week.
Yes, no, or Ben Brust is dumb.
Oh, Ben Brust is dumb.
Oh, runaway. Runaway.
Oh, no.
Not a runaway, but it was close.
Wow.
No, 47%. Ben Brust is dumb, 36%. Yes, 17%.
Yes, we need more Ben
What
Brust
a
is
worst
dumb.
poll of the week.
It's by far the worst poll of the week.
Disagree.
Then which one's worse than that one?
Yeah, go ahead, Ben. Which one's worse?
Yeah, go ahead.
Whatever's next.
Aha, confidence.
This from Jim, Matt, and Molly, weekdays 4 to 6, ESPN Madison. Do you hang the Do Not Disturb sign if you're staying in a hotel for more than one night?
Yes. Yes.
Absolutely.
That's the least surprising thing ever.
Yeah,
I do as well.
I do as well.
I mean,
what? Wait,
by yourself or with somebody else?
You're saying what? Because you don't want the clean
If you're
lady
not
to come
even in the room, right?
Oh,
is what
I'm not in the room. No, please clean my room. Matter of fact, I got mad one time. I come back to my room. Like, why the hell is this not clean? She said, "Oh, I told them not to come." I said, "What?
Why would you leave the Do Not Disturb sign on? The only reason you leave that on, well, there's another reason, but is if you want to sleep in. If you want to sleep in. Besides that, come on in. Do your deal.
No. Yeah.
Why would you leave it on when you're not there?
That I do not know. There's nobody to disturb.
It's a hotel room. Like, you should get it cleaned if you're not in there.
No, I 100% agree.
It depends how long you're staying, I guess. If I'm there only 2 nights, I don't need it to be cleaned.
No, I need it
to be clean. You clean that. That's part of the reason why you pay.
I want the fresh towels. I want my bed made. I want everything. I want to walk into a clean room.
Every night.
Every single night.
Really?
Why would I not? I was mad. We just
if
happened
I'm
down
there
the floor.
a week, then I get it. But
2 days in a row,
But
like
I
you
can go,
walk,
I can
like,
go a night without it.
especially knowing Stroph's lifestyle. If he's staying in a hotel room, he best get that cleaned.
Yeah.
What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah.
Pizza boxes, booze.
Do you make the bed?
No.
Do you make the bed specifically?
Do I make the bed? You're asking specifically about Alex Stroh?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
My girlfriend's been gone all week. I haven't made the bed once.
Well, I'm saying, so even
in a
in a hotel room, part of the great thing about you get into slip into the bed that somebody else made. That's
but
a
I would
beautiful
find
thing.
it more egregious you don't make your own bed rather than the hotel bed. It's a hotel.
What? You're paying for a service. If you're not getting your room clean,
No, I'm
you're
paying
being
for the
cheated.
room.
Matter of fact, ever since the pandemic, these hotels have tried to be sneaking and sneaky with this whole, hey, let us know if you want it cleaned or not because we want to try to save water on towels and stuff. Oh, malarkey. I'm paying for this.
Yeah,
Give me fresh towels
sometimes
every
I'll
day.
actually throw a clean towel on the ground.
I'm team
Be like,
fresh
no, you
towels.
can clean this and give me
I
new
am
ones.
team fresh towels. I'm with that.
I get many towels.
I will. What normally takes me a couple towels, I will use double the allotment in a hotel room.
I got a
double.
butt towel, I got a body towel, I got a hair towel, I got all types of towels. All the big
Face towel.
I'll call them straight up like, hey, in the morning time the next day if I need to shower before they come, excuse me, can you please send a couple bath towels to room 407? Thank you. I want all my towels.
You are cheap in everything you do.
How am I cheap with the towels? I paid for this. I deserve everything I asked for. I told you, matter of
In
fact.
life or just at the hotel?
Have you ever used a mini bar?
Yes, unfortunately.
So I think one
that's-
time in Vegas, we did use the mini bar when we were 21. We stayed
And
at the
you
Palm
saw the
Tree.
bill and
realize
said
what you were in
what?
So
store for?
it was a whole bunch of us. I'm sure I was like, oh, bro, we got to chill out. But I have used it once, but no. My parents taught me not to use the mini bar.
Yeah, that's a trap.
Because when you travel, I think when you travel down to Disney back in the day, Orlando, tell me if I'm wrong, they had snacks and stuff at the mini bar.
Yeah, this
I
is
don't
accurate.
Yeah,
you're
and
correct.
my parents said, don't touch that.
Yeah.
Don't you touch that $10 roll.
Dude, I think
of
I've stayed at a
Pringles.
place where it's like motion sense that even if you pick it
Oh,
up,
yeah, they
Weighted.
charge you, yeah.
Weighted. You even take the weight changes it all. Boop.
They charge you. Crazy.
Wow.
Have you
That's
guys ever tried to
fascinating.
replace it? I think one time we tried to replace the water bottle.
Oh, I've done that. Screw the cap back on, put the tag over it, fill it up.
Oh wow.
I
All
think
that
we
for some
actually-
water.
Well, if you're
Or
charging
was it
for
more
water
than
at a
water?
hotel, that's ridiculous. That's malarkey. Give me free water.
You should be able to get free water. I'm a member of a lot of different places. I get free water.
cool.
Exactly. It's cheap in everything he does.
Low member on both. Hilton, I do have a pretty good membership. I will say that.
Let's go to this poll from Jen, Gabe, and Chewy. And Kyle, I think you and I are technically the only one that can answer this.
Okay, Packers fans.
Exactly right. From Jen, Gabe, and Chewy. Is it enjoyable to be a Packers fan?
Oh, it's really enjoyable. I mean, listen, through all the heartbreak and heartache, we get a lot of highs. A lot of highs as Packers fans. I had more highs than lows. It's just the lows sink you all the way to the bottom of the ocean like the Titanic.
That sounds enjoyable.
Ow.
I mean, listen, I'm sky high.
Enjoyed the first half of the ride.
But you're not at sky high. Sky high would be when the Super Bowl, which
Well-
means you're at the bottom. If you're saying you're at the bottom of the where the Titanic is, then you're not enjoying it as much.
You are up and then the submersible.
wow.
Strofe, are you gonna answer?
I'm thinking.
Oh, come on.
Then it's a no.
I know. I think it's a yes, but
You've only seen one Super Bowl, though.
I've only seen one.
I've seen two.
That's cool, Kyle. I'm really happy
Cool.
for you.
Very cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely enjoyable because they're always relevant.
Yeah.
But it's also miserable. Does that make those two things kind of seem mutually exclusive?
How long
It's
is
either
it
miserable or enjoyable.
How long is it miserable for? Because typically when the next season rolls around,
Kyle,
optimism comes.
I've had the worst week I've had in a year this week.
You've been able to hide
Boo frickety who.
the worst week. If sports is giving you the worst week, you have a great week.
Ben Brust has seemed much more punchable this week than past weeks.
Dude, you talk a big game. Would you really punch Ben Brust?
I would get fired.
It
What if it was outside?
It also wouldn't hurt me.
outside of the building.
Yeah,
Ben Brust.
probably.
He also
Flat
wouldn't land it.
We
He's
get
so
fired-
uncoordinated, it would miss.
Let me see you punch. Like,
Yeah, let's see you punch. Let's see you
Get
punch.
Hey, bring Bango and punch Bango because we're mad at the Bucks right now. Punch Bango. I
I'm
wanna
not
see you
punching Bango
No,
on camera.
Oh, of course
That's
you're
a
not.
bad look for everybody.
No, punch him in the stomach.
I can't punch Bango.
Punch him in the
I'm
stomach.
not punching Bango.
No, you're soft.
I'm not punching
Ben,
Bango.
you ain't got
Is
nothing to
Maddie
worry about.
Hayes at 24 back to the Madison? Put her hands out.
I'm not punching a woman.
No. Oh my God.
No, put her hands out like she's training
Shadow
in boxing.
box.
Yeah. Put your hands up.
I'm not punching anything.
Come punch my arm.
I'm not doing that at work.
Oh, my God.
I'm literally saying
just for that,
I'm
Matty.
giving you
Punch him just for
permission.
that.
Yeah, but what if I break your arm?
You
I think
won't.
Matty punches harder than
I
you
want
do.
to see this. Back.
Come punch my arm.
No, I'll break your arm, and then you're going to sue me, and I'm going to lose my
you're
job.
not gonna
He's
break
such.
his arm.
See, you
Break
literally
his
start
hand.
with this. You're all talk. I'm literally giving him
I'm
permission.
gonna
He's still
snap his
backing
arm
out.
in half. I'm going to snap his arm in half, and then I'm going to get fired.
You're not.
Kyle, I like my job.
This is such a cop out.
He did all that time. His face is so punchable, and then all of a sudden,
It is.
punch him.
I'll break his arm and I'll get fired.
I'll
No,
get
you
fired.
won't.
Gabe
which
Nice
one?
will slap the taste out of his mouth.
Yeah, but that's
And
the
then-
charity.
True.
And then Greg Stout will
I
slap
gave
him.
permission. I'm giving the same permission to you
Yeah, go ahead, do it.
to punch my arm.
That's what buddies do. Buddies punch each other.
Yeah.
Dude, in college we used to slap each other's hands like.
I remember that.
Yeah.
And you try to give like a leave a
Yeah.
mark.
Oh, so when you have a chance to prove you a man,
The chickens
turn
are
out
starting to
be
come
a
out on the YouTube chat. Stroflake's his job too much. He's not going to risk it for something that he can't get fired for.
Oh, this little love tap. Boom. Look,
Yeah.
it's fire.
You called it a love tap.
Feels
This
good,
wouldn't be a
actually.
love
Makes
tap.
makes you feel alive.
If
Come on
you
now.
bruise, don't,
Right
I'm
here.
sorry, you bruised.
Come on.
Come on, Stro.
That's all I got for pole position.
No.
Stro.
So, you are what you eat. You must eat a lot of chicken.
I'm disappointed in Stroh.
I'm extremely
I
disappointed.
mean,
You
I
had
thought
an
for sure we
opportunity.
were gonna get a little slug.
He didn't want to punch
Little
anything.
slug bug.
This guy is all talk. He won't hit anything. I wouldn't hurt a fly.
I won't hurt Bango. I won't shadow box.
Bango?
I won't punch Ben's arm. I'll break it and I'll lose my job. Get to the phones. Let's give away Frozen Pizza Friday. Do your job.
Yeah, do your job.
Since you won't actually entertain
You
and
so damn
punch my
soft.
arm, it's
Oh my
crazy.
gosh, your poor kid. Your kid going to have to hang.
They're
with
gonna
you.
get bullied.
Yeah, you got.
Your kids are gonna get bullied.
Once a week, your kid got to go to Brad's house, my house, or Ben's house because at your house, it's soft. No. If a kid hits you, you just go tell the teacher. You do nothing. You get a black eye, you do nothing. No, a kid hits you, you hit him back. And you tell the
We
teacher
do
what
know
happened.
he's really good at the dry snitching thing, so it's gonna run in his family there too.
He gonna be a better snitch than a fighter. That's a shame.
Better snitch than a fighter.
Poor son.
800-990-3776. Caller 12 to win Frozen Pizza Friday. My wife has plans for dinner, which means I'm going right to the grocery store, getting my Screamin' Sicilian pizza. So let's go caller number 12 to win Frozen Pizza Friday. I got a Boss Hog on the menu, a cheese pizza, tavern style. Caller 12, 800-990-3776. 800-990-3776. Caller 12, you're going to win Frozen Pizza Friday. Strofe wouldn't give me a knuckle sandwich. He's soft. More next.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
Is one of the things that your girlfriend gets upset with is you interrupting her like this?
Probably.
I
just complimented you. What the hell?
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
A little bit slow right now from Fond du Lac Avenue down through the Marquette, but that's pretty much it. Maybe a quick other tap on the brakes right past Beecher, but that's it. Westbound 94, though, a little bit tight there from 27th Street past Mitchell Boulevard. Eastbound 94 starting to slow down a bit past Brookfield Road towards Calhoun. Back on the brakes before 84th Street all the way to about Holly Road. And we've also got still those delays on the bypass from Beloit Road down and around the Hale to Forest Home. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight, chance of light snow, mostly cloudy, breezy, a low of 15. Tomorrow, scattered snow showers and windy, minor accumulation with a high of 22. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
The Milwaukee Weight Loss Program has been able to change the lives of thousands of people with this incredible metabolic reset program. We know the secret to losing up to 1 pound of fat every day with no exercising, no prepackaged meals, no counting points or calories, no drugs, no surgery, and no injections with the risk of serious side effects. There's no better time than now to give yourself the gift of a new you in this new year. Schedule your free consultation now by visiting MilwaukeeWeightLoss.com.
Homer here.
I'm starting 2026 off right with Milwaukee Weight Loss. Their team is full of great people who listen to me and my goals through the consultation process. Their program is the secret to losing up to 1 pound of fat every day, and many patients lose 20 to 30 pounds in about a month or two. Call for your free weight loss consultation, 262-235-3980, 262-235-3980, or online at MilwaukeeWeightLoss.com, MilwaukeeWeightLoss.com.
Is it time to buy an engagement ring?
Or a big anniversary diamond?
Kessler's has diamonds that come from diamond mines.
And we also have diamonds that come from plasma chambers.
When you see the size of the diamond you can afford when you look at our high-tech newborn created diamonds,
You're going to be happy, happy, happy.
and with approved credit, our financing plans make anything possible.
Our selection of engagement rings is beyond compare.
And our custom design department can modify any ring in any way you choose.
Anyone who says they can give you a better ring
Or a better diamond.
Or a better price
has never been to Kessler's.
And our miraculous no small print warranty says,
If you bought it at Kessler's, it's guaranteed.
It's just that simple.
And all maintenance is free forever.
No charge.
yes, it really is that miraculous.
You found a partner you want to share your life with.
When you're ready to celebrate,
we've got a diamond for that.
Find the Kesslers nearest you at KesslersDiamonds.com.
Kyle Brust and Nortman's Ben Brust here for Grimal and Associates Insurance. They do what anyone with a growing family, like myself, does. Protect what matters most. Grimal and Associates specializes in coverage that's tailored exactly to you. Clients aren't just policies, they're part of their community. Personalized American Family Insurance back service, expert guidance, and genuine commitment. Grimal and Associates focuses on building trusted relationships and providing peace of mind. The same values they've had for over 30 years in the Milwaukee area. Connect with Grimal and Associates at teamgrimal.com.
The pursuit of fair wages and top-of-the-line benefits is achieved when the right union has your back. The Sheet Metal Workers Labor Union is extremely diverse, representing Wisconsinites working HVAC, architectural metals, welding, specialty fabrication, and much more. Make great living wages with outstanding benefits, pensions, and apprenticeship programs in trained, safe working environments. The Sheet Metal Workers Union is a leading force in the revitalization of the labor movement in Wisconsin.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
I offered Alex Strofe a free punch in my arm, and he said, I'm too scared. So we know what he is. A chicken, and he's definitely not a dog. And Sit Means Sit can help you. If you have a disobedient dog that you want to make better, I'd send Strofe there if I could, but I can't. You can have a happy, confident, obedient dog when you work with Matt and the team at Sit Means Sit. Contact Sit Means Sit Dog Training today in Milwaukee or Waukesha to schedule your free consultation. That's sitmeansit.com, Milwaukee and Waukesha pages. Matt will take care of your dog, so it will be happy, confident, and obedient. Man, I'm going to miss Green Bay game night with Tausch and Homer and the dog of the game.
Man, this team, I tell you.
Until next time.
I tell you.
Kyle, you have found yourself in a spot where I think I'm ready to say, based off the minimal amount of information that I've heard, that you're ready to get married.
Oh, yes, I forgot about this. So, fellas, y'all know me, I'm a little different. I'm a little different when it comes to my expectations for, what I want for a significant other. And me and my baby girl have gone back and forth. And I told y'all years ago, what do you got to do?
Train them up.
You got to train them up. And let me tell you, guess who got her certificate? Baby girl is fully trained up.
Like a Wallace certificate? You can be a Wallace.
She is officially, not only can she be a Wallace, she is exhibiting Wallace characteristics in the decisions that she makes. Let me tell y'all, we went to
she's cheap, frugal.
She's responsible. She's responsible. And I said she was responsible
Does
before.
She flip-flop like you in sports takes?
No. Well, she's pretty consistent with how she feels about sports. But we went to dinner last night, a little local spot that we went to. And the reason why we went, and it was her suggestion because the last time she went with her cousins, they gave them a little gift, and it was a surprise gift. You don't know what you get inside.
Oh.
So she said, well, let's go there. Let's see what we get inside. I'm sure it'll be something to save us money. And so we get there, and they bring out, they bring out some menus, and then we say, hey, we have this nice little gift thing. They say, oh, let's open it up and let's see what's inside. And what was inside? Half off an appetizer.
Oh.
I said, oh, wonderful. I said, baby, what do you want to get? Do you want to get the cheese curds? You want to get the loaded tots? What do you want to get? She said, well, we can do that. Or I was kind of eyeing up those chicken tenders, and that's on the appetizer menu. So I would be able to get the chicken tenders as an appetizer and get it half off. I said, oh, my gosh.
Wait a
baby,
second. Wait.
We don't need, baby, bumps the cheese curds, bumps the tots, baby.
She used her meal as part of the half-off app.
She sure did.
Her entree was the appetizer.
It sure was. 3 chicken tenders and some fries. I was proud of her. And she did get the extra sauces, which cost us some extra money. But
undo it.
Oh, no. Nope, she's not a Wallace.
I was
25 cents poor.
I was a proud man. I was a proud man to see that my baby has finally assimilated into being a Wallace and understanding. You ain't got to always spend a little extra money on the things that you want. You just got to get what you need. And what she needed was chicken tenders. She didn't need anything else.
Wow.
She didn't need the cheese curds. Because I was happy to get the cheese curds. I was happy to get both. But she said, baby, don't worry about it. I said, you know what? That's my girl. That's my girl. She has a
What else? Is there anything else that she's helped earn the certificate that you've trained her in?
I mean, just in general, just in life, the things and decisions that she's starting to make when it comes to us trying to save money, when it comes last year when we had our party, we had our housewarming party.
You threw a fit.
I was upset. I said, we don't need all this. This year when it came to the little Christmas party, she said,
everyone's bringing food.
She said, she also said,
that's true.
I said, baby, why didn't you buy 2 chickens for the buffalo chicken dip? She said, Kyle, because last year we still had a little bit left over and only had 1 chicken. I said, oh, baby, look at you.
It's truly it's like a butterfly coming out of a cocoon. It's a beautiful thing. Transformation.
And she'll come and say, hey, listen, I was able to get this deal. I said, girl, listen, you're perfect for me. You're beautiful and you're a saver. What more?
So she wasn't perfect for you until recent?
She was perfect for me, but the money thing, which she wasn't bad with money. It's just I'm too tight with money.
So now she's too tight with money.
I thought you draw her to you, not her draw you to her.
Remember, she came from my rib. So, she got to be drawn back to me.
Amen.
What she mean? She's supposed to be my partner. She my helper. You know what I'm saying? We're going through the marriage counseling. I said, baby, you my helper. Okay? That's what you here for. And so, no, we have assimilated to different things and adjusted. And
where do you splurge?
Do
you splurge on anything?
Well, so there's one thing I just started splurging on. I realize I'm not handy. So when it comes to certain repairs, I'll find my guys who will do it for a good price.
That's not splurging.
But even then, you've probably shopped around and make sure that you've gotten the right price.
But I'll splurge on that. Vacations, I'll go.
You have the Frontier thing.
Well,
you're a Frontier member.
Well, on vacations, I'll splurge and maybe I'll go to a couple restaurants.
Instead of the cardboard seat, they get 1 cushion on 1 seat.
There was a major airline you were looking at just yesterday, and you were trying to get more points by making us become a member so you could take advantage of it on your honeymoon.
If anybody's interested in getting a Sky Miles card, I definitely.
You can't do that on the air.
You're trying to lure us in for your benefit.
Hey, I need the 17,000 points. I do for my honeymoon to book the trip for free.
So you don't splurge on the honeymoon.
She gets it. She gets it now, man.
I think I'm lowering my gift to Kyle Wallace at his wedding.
Whoa! What are we lowering for? We had a deal.
Because it sounds like you have the honeymoon. I was going to go towards the honeymoon fund, but if you have the honeymoon,
no. Real talk. We're trying to upgrade the room for the honeymoon. Can we book the honeymoon for free?
With
my points. But we need to upgrade it. I want the room.
So if you don't get enough money from the wedding, you won't upgrade the room for your honeymoon.
Wait,
that is correct.
You said you're getting the room free because of your points.
My points, and
you're trying to con us into becoming members, so you get that for free.
Well, I'm trying to get the flight for free. That would be great. And then I have my other credit card that we go get the cash back.
So you're not splurging on travel. You're getting everything on your honeymoon for free.
No, it's called.
That's not the definition of splurge.
I'm trying to get. They have this nice.
What if
Brad? Can I give an example of a splurge?
I want to swim out pool. You know, how ball that be on social media.
What if baby girl said, "I want to go to X location, but for all those, nothing could be for free." All of your points, they said, "No, we don't accept points for this."
So what I would do it? So you know what I love about all these phone things, and there's something called apps. They're bank apps. And so what you do in that situation, y'all should listen up. If somebody asks you for something that you know you can't afford, you say, oh, let me go to this bank app and look in it and say, baby, do we have that money? Do you have X money? Do you have do you have Fiji money? Do you have Bora Bora money? No, we don't. If we don't have Bora Bora Fiji money, wherever you want to go,
in her face.
You do that.
Bank balance.
You do that.
Do we have?
You do
money?
that.
I legitimately, I would say,
You've done that before.
I've asked her. I said, where did you get this money from? Like,
oh my God! It's no wonder
from?
she's changed. This is like terrorism.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't training. This is like torture.
I legitimately have asked her, where did this money come from? Sometimes she'll buy things.
I kind of respect it though for being also cheap.
But I've been trained as well. I have been approved as well. I'm a much better person when it comes to just the way I react. Not to judge everything. We can go grocery shopping again now.
Oh yeah, you couldn't go grocery shopping together because she would buy too many
unnecessary stuff. Yes.
What would you do when she puts something in the cart that you're
not a partner. You're a tyrant.
I'm a good tyrant. I'm a zaddy tyrant.
What would you say? I'm baby girl. I say, oh, this unnecessary item. Put this in the cart. You'd say,
why do we need that?
Just like that.
No, we went to the big one of the big warehouse stores, and I feel like she wanted to buy some dessert thing, and I'm like, what? Why do we need all of that? We're not.
You're so condescending.
No, that's not. You sound like her.
So she needs to justify
because I feel bad for her.
She hates when I say, well, maybe you should Google it. I think that's a legitimate question.
What do you mean, Google what?
If you have a question I can't answer, I say, well, I don't know, ask Google.
Oh, that is also condescending.
No,
too.
it's not.
I don't think that's condescending. I'm Team Kyle, though.
Yeah, if I can't give you an answer, all I'm going to do is Google it.
What do you want me to do, make it up?
Exactly. Google it. Google is a wonderful tool. And I love my baby.
So I checked into the flight for my honeymoon, and I felt an inkling to upgrade to first class. You would never do that.
For the honeymoon?
Yeah.
I'm trying. What I want to do.
No. Hey, before you keep talking, you need a couple more ums and ahs.
Because I'm telling y'all, I really want this swim out pool. This is a brand new hotel. I really want the swim out pool, and I'm just thinking, if I get down there, you think they'll upgrade me a little bit? I don't know. I really want to upgrade at least for a night.
Absolutely.
I don't know if I can do 5 nights. I don't know, 5 nights.
So now you're upgrading for one night.
The whole honeymoon is for free. Put a little bit of scratch in there
to get that. What's a little bit of scratch? That's like $1,000, $1,200. Hell no.
Total?
That's nothing.
That is a good deal. That's a good deal.
$1,200 total, Kyle.
That's y'all. Listen, y'all crazy.
It's already all free.
No, it's not. If I pay $1,200, then it's not free. Then it's not free. But she's a good gal. I'm telling you,
treat baby girl like the queen she deserves.
And I flew when we went down to Denver. I flew her out to Denver. She didn't pay a dime. You know how many times she done been places ain't paid a dime. She's a princess. She don't shovel the snow. She just look at me. She took a picture of me.
Well, I mean, she's from your rib. You got to be provider and protector, Kyle. Provider and protector.
Very true.
Sounds like he's complaining about his role right now.
No, I love my role.
Ron and McKee, you're up on KBN.
Really quick, Ben, if that airline instead had just said, when you were checking in, we can just upgrade one of you to first class, and you know that I almost said her name, even though it's been said, wouldn't know that they upgraded you and that like you could blame it on the airline, would you have upgraded her or you?
Whoa. We would both be in coach. We're what are we doing here? We're sitting together on the way to the honeymoon. This is a stupid question.
You wouldn't upgrade her, the bride?
She wouldn't want to, and I wouldn't want to.
I actually have that conundrum because when I booked this flight, I don't have enough points to book where you get to choose your own seat.
Oh my God, I'm done with this. I'm done with this. Next.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
I'm sorry that I don't want to touch Ben's Peter.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Truth Nation, mark your calendars for Friday, February 20th, as we will be hosting our second annual Truth Community Awards, hosted by the legendary Home, Blow, and Bailey Cope. Tickets are on sale now. Visit 1017truthawards.com to learn more. The Truth Community Awards are sponsored by Milwaukee College Prep, the Milwaukee Bucks, Gruber, Steinhoffel, Cousin Subs, and 3rd Street Market Hall. Come celebrate with us on Friday, February 20th at the Truth Community Awards from 5:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. Do not miss out on the best community awards event of the year.
Craving that crispy, cheesy, thick Detroit-style pizza? Well, now you got it with Screamin' Sicilian. Screamin' Sicilian delivers the crunch, the gooey cheese pull, and that light, airy crust that you love, all baked in its own pan for those crave-worthy caramelized edges straight from your home oven. You got the cheese, the pepperoni, multi-meat, or supreme. It's like dining out, but without the hefty bill. Find Screamin' Sicilian in your local grocer's freezer section. Screamin' Sicilian, Detroit style, thick, crispy, unapologetically screamin'.
Brewers mini ticket plans for the 2026 season are available now with 6-game, 12-game, and build-your-own-plan options. You can pick or build the best plan for your schedule, whether you're gearing up for tailgates under the sun, the thrill of the home runs, or the eruptions of walk-off wins. Brewers mini plans have you covered for the 2026 season with specially discounted ticket rates and more exclusive perks in each plan. Check out all the mini plan options available for 2026 now at brewers.com/ticket plans.
Grab the dial and crank it up, baby, because Potawatomi Casino Hotel Milwaukee is spinning its Winning Hits collection. Over the next 3 months, you could win a share of over $1 million in prizes. On top of thousands in cash and reward play, you could win one of 3 new Ford vehicles in the grand finale drawings on March 27th. Just play with your rewards card to earn entries. Press play on the Winning Hits collection, only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
New year, new ride. Start 2026 in style at Cunis. Bring in the savings with amazing offers on all cars, trucks, and SUVs at your nearby Milwaukee Metro Cunis dealerships in Oak Creek, Greenfield, and Oak Chevrolet on West Metro Auto Mall. Trade in the old and drive into the new with huge incentives and rebates on all new in-stock cars, trucks, and SUVs from Chevrolet, GMC, and Buick. Better tech, better safety, better payments. Plus, we have pre-owned payments for every budget and over 2,500 pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs to choose from group-wide. And don't miss this month's service specials on brakes, tires, and oil changes.
I'm Scott Kunis, COO of Kunis Auto Group. We would like to invite you to take advantage of these great monthly specials. And remember that your vehicle will be covered by our exclusive No Fear Lifetime Powertrain Warranty, included with new and qualified pre-owned purchases. Call or stop in today for your VIP appointment.
New year, new ride. Start your search online at shopkunis.com.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on where you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Commercial payments at Fifth Third Bank combine experience with innovation. Trusted to process more than $17 trillion in payments each year, Fifth Third delivers reliability at scale while continuing to push what's next. Named one of Fortune magazine's most innovative companies, Fifth Third builds secure, efficient, and forward-thinking payment solutions because commercial payments require more than consistency. They demand innovation that keeps money moving. That's commercial payments. A Fifth Third better. Fifth Third Bank, National Association, member FDIC.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
If you are heading to a Milwaukee Bucks game, skip the parking downtown. Go to Potawatomi Casino Hotel, park there for free. And if you place a bet or get a drink, you can request a wristband to get on a shuttle to go to a Milwaukee Bucks game. Pickup and drop-off is right at the annex next to the sports book. About an hour before the game, you can hop on the shuttle. Third quarter for an hour after the game, hop back on the shuttle. Telling you, skip the parking, go have some fun at Potawatomi, and keep that party rolling after the game with so much to do at the amazing Potawatomi Casino Hotel and their awesome sports book. Wrapping up Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on this Friday before the Homer Hour. Do you think when we are on the air Monday at 2 p.m., we will have clarity with Matt LaFleur.
Not only do I think we'll have clarity,
and what will it be?
Matt LaFleur will be extended. It's just the rational, most likely scenario. Ed policy, Green Bay Packers, none of that shouts an extreme option. Trading him, parting ways, anything like that. They'll find some scenario where it's probably a 3 to 4 year extension. And if Matt LaFleur shows up next year and they fail to reach the divisional round or anything like that, Ed policy will just have to sit, eat the money, and fire him at that time. But for this year, it's just going to be an extension. We'll probably hear Sunday night. That feels like a Green Bay Packer time to release that information.
Yeah, the extension
during the Bears game.
It's going to be done. They're going to get an extension done by the time we get to Monday. We'll know that not only will we be celebrating Martin Luther King Jr. and his legacy, means more than this, but we'll also be celebrating the fact that the Packers have a coach and Rich Bisaccia is.
I don't know if all will be celebrating.
We'll be okay. Everybody's going to get excited because they're going to fire Rich Bisaccia. They're going to make some moves on this coaching staff that's going to make people more hopeful and optimistic. I do want to know, when does Goody speak? Because we talked about how Goody this day last year had already spoken to the media.
Good question.
When is he going to be speaking
Strovis, you're our media guy.
He's checked out. He's talking to his dad. He's checked out. He's like, baby,
get your headset on.
I'm 15 minutes from going home.
Are we going to hear from Goody, or are we waiting on the direction of the front office?
There was no scheduled press conferences.
Why did he speak last year?
Because there was certainty within the organization of what the hell was going on.
They got to figure out his contract too.
Yeah, he hasn't spoken. He has not spoken to reporters since the Packers traded for Micah Parsons. He did not do a bye week check-in.
Wow.
He did not do an end of regular season check-in.
Are we
he did
talking
not
about the
do
wrong
a
guy getting fired?
Trade deadline check-in. No.
It would be really hard to fire Goody now because his season's about to pick up. Draft evaluation, free agency, draft. That's why, like, LaFleur and Goody, like, their peak times and their time to renegotiate doesn't even match up.
It's interesting because you know what? The Packers are probably just dragging their feet because they just lost the director of player personnel, I believe. That's what John Eric Sullivan was. And we haven't heard about who's been promoted or who's up next, have we?
There's a lot to be figured out here.
Announcement?
Well, I mean, usually they would make an announcement that they're bringing somebody. They're going to promote somebody.
And that's the thing is if LaFleur was figured out, the agents would leak it. So the idea that it would be Rust Ball, Goody, and LaFleur all figured out at once, I think is the most curious part about all this, because I feel like how has not one domino fell?
Unless they're going to be released in a grand,
but that's my point is
fashion.
My point is, like, if one of them was done, the league would know. You know that.
Yeah, it probably would leak.
I mean, the draft picks before it's even announced are leaked. Like, everything's leaked before it actually. The schedule for the NFL is released before it's even an NFL schedule show.
His contract wasn't leaked out. No.
Yeah, that was sort of like in the moment. Bam, breaking news.
Yeah, Packers keep it pretty close to the hip.
And, hip?
Well, to the chest.
The vest.
The vest, thank you.
The vest.
The Michael Parsons stuff wasn't really leaked, and the problem was
that wasn't leaked either. That's a good one, Kyle.
And the Dallas Cowboys just made it kind of known that they wanted to move on.
Ooh.
But yeah, the Packers move in silence, man. Like lasagna, the G is silent.
It's tight. It's tight with the G.
I love that.
Lil Wayne.
Real G's moving silence.
Lil Wayne, open up for Pitbull.
No, it's actually Lil John.
It's Lil John. You said Lil Wayne, right?
Wait.
Yeah,
Whoa.
so John Mercure told me it was Lil Wayne.
He
did
John
say
Mercure, WTMJ. And then I didn't look. I didn't fact check. Like, journalists.
For reference, we had found out Pitbull is going to be at Alpine Valley.
It's Lil John, not Lil Wayne.
And then Lil John's opening for Pitbull. And then we found out that Pitbull's sister owns a bakery in Oconomowoc. And that is a true sentence.
Yeah, I was talking to Lexi about that last night, and we are inspired to go to the bakery. We might try to do it this weekend.
Yeah, let us know.
Wow.
Yeah.
You might run into Mr. Pitbull, as
Mr. Pitbull, I'll offer him a carbless.
I doubt Mr. Pitbull is coming to Wisconsin at this time of year.
If you want to pick me up a baked good for Monday, I would not oppose.
If we go, I'm not
Brad
making
will
any
splurge
promises.
for you.
I'm making no promises that we're going. But if we do, I'll pick you all up a piece
baked
of
good.
What a guy!
A baked good. Expectations
Brad.
low though.
He couldn't pay for Uber, but he can splurge on baked.
Anything for you?
Known
for you
BG guy.
What's that?
You're a known BG guy.
BG
Baked goods guy.
I do like the baked goods. I do like a baked good. One
I
splurge
also
would
like
be
a baked good.
Okay, I mean I've heard they're delicious croissants. A donut, a macaroon,
I haven't
maybe.
had a donut in a while.
I mean it's French bakery.
Minute on the lips, forever on the hips, boys. Keep that in mind.
That.
I don't have to worry about
that.
You do not.
You may not have to worry about the look of yourself, but what you put in still matters.
Look at me. I'm gorgeous. Fresh haircut.
Oh, he got a haircut because the girl coming home? I see you.
At least it was better than the last one.
That's true.
Yeah.
Last time she came home, you looked like trash.
Dang.
White trash.
Damn!
What's the point of that?
Wow. That's discriminatory. That is discriminatory. I know discrimination when I see it. That was discrimination. Jeez Louise.